always send his prophets out, man. Regardless of what this guy vocab Malone saying, man, about this guy who used to be a part of Great Millstone, who did all this nonsense, man. Hey, man, it doesn't matter, man. At the end of the day, man, righteous men are out here on the highways and byways pushing the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how he try to scorn us or say, regardless of what this guy's supposed to be or used to be a part of Great Millstone. The fact of the matter is, man, he was a wicked nigga, man. And one thing about Great Millstone, man, whether you a part of the camp or not, man, if the Lord put you out there and expose you as being a wicked nigga, man, we're gonna expose you, man. We're gonna put that out in the forefront, man. This nigga who did these murders of his 2 daughters and his wife used to be, but no longer was a part of Great Millstone, man. So if you're gonna try to sit up here and say just because the wicked acts of an individual who used to be a part of Great Millstone, then hey, you Christians are fucked up, man, because it's been all kind of mass murders and all kind of wickedness done by so-called Christians, man. So if you're gonna try to intertwine or implement this wickedness, then apparently then you Christians are hella wicked, man. Because all these mass shootings, all these Caliban or whatever the case may be, has been done by so-called Christians, man.
KKK?
Come. Oh, most definitely, man.
They're all Christians.
Come.
All right, what about slavery? Y'all did that in the name of Christ, man.
That's right.
All
That's
so
right.
Christianity is nothing but bullshit, man, and mind manipulation.
That's right, man. That's all it was. That's all it is to this day, man. Brother got a scripture want to bring up?
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Hey, nothing new under the sun, man. What are we doing, man? The same thing that the prophets old doing, man. We're prophesying the downfall of America, man. Because the same wicked people or the same wicked entities that was then are back now, man. The Roman Empire and today is Babylon, America, man. And we're prophesying the downfall, man.
And this is Luke 1:7, just to back up times. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Hey, like you saying, that basically the Most High is not going to come down here nor his son Yahushua. Okay, when Yahushua returns, he's coming back with that angelic force. But at this time frame, they have mediators on earth, hence or build the holy prophets.
Right. That's how you know that we're in our last days. All right, it say he set forth the apostle last. You know, so we're in a time our prophecy is being fulfilled. You know, so for people to look and act that way, then hey, they ain't got to do criminal, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, hey, Christianity, that shit been dead, man.
That's right.
How many people call themselves a Christian, man, and nothing never happened? All right?
Why Yahushua has returned here?
Right.
Look how that doctrine or that philosophy has circulated in the corners of the earth, and still we're not saved yet this day.
Right. Because it speaks about that in the Ecclesiastes, the prelude. All right. Saying the name and voice have not the same meaning. Because you ain't calling on the true name in the Hebrew. You know, you calling on a Greek title. So that ain't got the same voice in it. You calling on Jesus. All right, but when we call on you, how about somebody shot, things happen, man.
It is Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom should be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
If you know anything about gospel, what is that? That's the good news, man. All right, and then the doctrine is the truth. All right, so about rule of thumb or process elimination, it cannot be so-called Christianity that we have learned through tradition, man.
It can't be Christianity because the so-called white man use Christianity as a mechanism to keep these tribes under subjection.
Right.
Yeah.
Who gave you a master? God gave me a master.
Right.
Who made you a servant? God made me a servant.
Yeah.
All under the guise and realm of Christianizing the planet.
Matthew 24:14. This gospel of the kingdom should be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations.
And how's it being preached on the forefront of the earth? Through the unicorn. All right? That's how the word getting out. We ain't being wicked like Nathan and taking trips. No, the spirit take trips, man. You know? That's how the brothers coming together. You know, our YouTube, you know, brother doing sit downs. You know, that's how the gospel being preached on forefront of the earth, man. According to Ecclesiastes, man. right?
And then should the end come.
And then shall the end come, and we know we're in the end times, man. All right, but it's not here yet physically, but we know through the spirit, man. We understand these prophecies coming forth. All right, and we see, hey, America's on his last leg, man. America is like really circling the drain. There's no hope for America, man. So we know that's the end. America's not the big people on the block no more. America's not or Israel right now. There's no more hope for America.
Hey, America through, man. Because, I mean, that's the whole thing, like the American dream, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all a dream, man. When you wake up, you realize, you know what I'm saying, that this is nothing but a hoax, man. It's not where you can really profit, you know what I'm saying, or grow. You know what I'm saying? Everything in America is pretty much slavery, man. It's all to benefit the elite, man. You wake up, you go to work 5, 6, 7 days a week. Esau take out your check before you get it. You know what I'm saying? They give you enough just to get by week to week, man. You know what I'm saying? And you go right back to work and do the whole same thing all over again until you retire, man. And then they pissing off your retirement, man. You know, they keep raising the age of retirement, hoping your ass die off before they have to pay you, man. So it's nothing but modern day slavery, man.
Hey, can I bring out a point? Because Elder Brian had made a statement about, bullshit we learn through tradition. This is an article on RT.com, and it was posted on April the 18th, and it states, white men and their ideas take up too much space in libraries. A social justice obsessed librarian has declared, stop just short of suggesting we burn all those oppressive white men's books to make way for diversity. And this is her direct quote by Sophia Lauren. She states, white dudes writing about white ideals, white things, or ideal people and things they stole from people of color and then claim as white property.
Hey, that's why it's called his story. His story. Whose story? Esau history, man. Esau manipulate, change, implement the history that benefits him, man, to make it look like he's superior. He's the one who's coming up with all these ideas to, you know what I'm saying, make the modern world go as it's going, man. He's the smart guy. When that's all bullshit, man. Jake is the one who's, hey, man, why the fuck would Esau need to know what a cotton gin is? Why the hell would Esau need a cotton gin? Jake came up with that shit, man, to make his job easier, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau is the creator of nothing, man. He was just blessed with the sword, man, to kill, destroy, and conquer. And that was it.
That's it. Hey, can you get Job 13:4? Job 13:4. And somebody get Jeremiah.
I got Jeremiah 10:2.
Oh, yeah. Get that Job 13:4.
Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies, ye are all physicians of no value.
Right, ye are forgers of lies. And it's talking about you Edomites, but you elite bankers. All right, and then when you go into that forgers, it means to smear. All right, it means to plaster over. So how does Esau smears? How does he plaster over his writings? All right, and then he utilizes libraries. He utilizes the school system. He utilizes paintings to give you false documentation as if he can and everything. Right. And it's all a bunch of BS, man.
That's just like whitewashing, man. It's just the modern day whitewashing, man. Yeah. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, because Jake knew a lot of the time, you know, they would go by paintings to know who did what, who was who. You know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying, it's more or less reading. So what does Esau do? He changed the writings in the books, man. And I seen that video. They'll get their scholars or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and manipulate and write what benefits them, saying such and such. This Edomite did this. He wrote that. He discovered this. And that's all bullshit, man.
And another Edomite come right behind him and put the shit in the book. And then they'll teach you in the school system. Then they'll teach you, in their school system. It's all for indoctrination. Done.
And which goes to show, Salaki, bro. But another point into that, man, where it shows that Jake, to a certain extent, by the Spirit of Habashim are waking up and realizing these things, because they was trying to put into the textbook, which many brothers know, saying slavery pretty much was something that, you know, was accepted, man. It was a job, pretty much coming over into America to work, man, to work. Hell no, man. that wasn't just work. That was slavery, man. When slavery is work, but it was by force, man. It wasn't by brothers, give me the word, voluntarily, man. It wasn't something that somebody just wanted to do because they were gonna get a check. There was no check involved, man.
You went to the lady that you had referenced in the article.
Yeah, Sophia Long.
Sophia Long. That's what goes into that diversity.
Come.
So now, if things need to be diversified, then the lies need to be addressed.
That's right, bro.
Come. And that's what the so-called white man is not going to do.
Right.
That's that going up under the hypnosis.
Yeah.
You know, that he hypnotize our people.
Yeah.
Right,
And,
right.
and then why does he give you reparations? All right, if we came here voluntarily, why is there a need for reparations?
Yeah, that's what they saying now. They want to give us money. You know, like the
Push
policy
money.
breaking down, try to pay us with money. No. Hell no, we know the dollar ain't shit anyway. The dollar crashed.
And then repair means reparations actually going into restore it
Right.
back into the former state. So the only person that can give us true reparations is Yahweh.
Right. And that's according to what? To Deuteronomy 28:68.
Yeah.
No man shall what? Redeem you.
Yeah.
That's right,
You know?
bro.
Yeah.
Come.
The only one that can give us the final ownership of the earth, the one that took it from us.
Right.
When the Lord said he gave it in the same way. That's right.
Right. Because the earth will make what? Our state.
He said he put one down, we should bring it one up.
Yep.
Those so-called reparations, man, they gonna get that shit right back.
Right.
That's right.
There's millions of things to buy,
Right.
but there's few ways to make money and keep that money generated. You know?
Cause what most of the Jake own? A barber shop, a tie shop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
That's
car
every
wash.
now and then.
Barbecue shit.
Yeah, barbecue shack. Like who own the store? We gotta go back to the curses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We go back to the curses, do the run and tell you. You know, he gonna be the head, we're gonna be the tail.
Yeah.
And then you gotta go for Esau for the ones of all things.
Yeah.
You know, that's clothes, food, everything. Esau owned that, man.
Yeah.
So integration destroyed our people.
Okay.
And that was based on from the curses, man. Because at least before, prior to them, like you had Jake that had their own shit. They didn't have a military, but at the end of the day, once you integrated within these white people's system, then it was fucking over.
So what happened to Wall Street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
Blow it, throw that motherfucker up, man.
Come.
Because what? They seen Jake rising, man. Jake didn't need Esau. But guess what? Them curses had to apply.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
And but that was just more so too, also of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, showing that no man will deliver you, no man is gonna redeem you, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Just when Jake think he get in the head, man, he gets slapped in the damn face, man. Because look, hey, no one is going to get us out of this predicament we in, man, other than Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man.
Right.
I mean, it does say in the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the point of going through all this? What's the point of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua putting us through all this if he's not going to rise to be, you know what I'm saying, rise to be, you know what I'm saying, the all being, man, the deliverer, man, as he did in Egypt, man. It's no point, man.
I'm about to say this. Like, we had Nat Turner, we've had Martin Luther King,
Yeah.
we've had Farrakhan,
Yeah.
we've had Malcolm X,
Yeah.
and the list goes on. We had Muhammad Ali, Barack Obama. We've had all these so-called dark faces
Right.
stand in the defense of the people that the Most High placed curses on.
That's right.
That's why the scriptures say that faith in an unfaithful man in time of trouble.
Yeah.
It's like a broken tooth or a foot out of joint.
Yeah.
They can't support you.
Yeah. That's it, bro.
Jeremiah 10.
And then start at the top. And then you got Jake, you know what I'm saying, going to church for Easter next week. I mean, for Easter tomorrow. Easter Sunday. Yeah. Thanks, Tom.
Choke on the egg, man.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
It's Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Oh, house of Israel, because the scriptures are only for the nation of Israel. And at this time frame, beginning with the prophets and the elect, this book is not even meant for 2/3 of my people. That's why they can't digest it from a spiritual standpoint. Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Right, learn not the way of the heathen, man. And when you go to these school systems led by Esau, and when you go to his college systems and things of that nature, when you read his books, you're learning the ways of the heathen, man. Right? Because they're teaching you that they're the greatest people. They're teaching you that they're the sons of the Most High. They're teaching you that the Most High inspired them with these ideas of these wonderful inventions, man.
That's why when they brought us over to America, they said let us cut them off from being a nation, so that the Israel would no more be in the remembrance.
That's
man.
right.
They brainwashed them, man.
Yeah.
But now Israel is all about the folly of Esau, man.
That's right.
They following their heritage, man. Their customs, man. And it's nothing but destruction ahead, man.
That's right. They educated us to see.
Guns.
When you go into the word, educating means to build up from within.
Yeah.
They didn't build us up from within our spirit. They built us up from within their ideology.
They gave us a miseducation because it wasn't complete with understanding, so they gave us misunderstanding.
Hey, bro, jump to when you get jump to 16.
Okay. Verse we'll finish verse 2. It says, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them.
Right. So you're not supposed to be dismayed at
Right.
the sign like those meteoroids. All right, when you see the chariots and things of that nature, we're not supposed to be dismayed. Why? Because the Most High is telling us not to, and we're supposed to rejoice, like the brother said, because it's the balance with the chariots. They're going to save, and they're also going to destroy.
Calling the chariots of the Lord UFOs. That's being dismayed.
That's right.
It says, for the customs of the people are vain.
Yeah, the customs of the people are vain, and all these Edomites indoctrinations, they go back to Ham, man. His Easter, man. We're gonna get on Easter too, man. Fuck that shit. Hey, somebody get asked for us.
It said, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
So you idiots, okay, and I'm talking about you 2/3, y'all don't even supposed to be celebrating Christmas, man. Let's go into Christmas, okay? All right, what do? You utilize an axe to cut a tree so you can take the tree and place it inside your house, man.
Verse 16.
Yeah, jump to 16.
This is verse 16, Jeremiah 10 and 16. The portion of Jacob is not like them.
Right, the portion of Jacob is not like them. We're not like any other nation. Why? Because we're the offspring of Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah. Go ahead, bro.
For he is the former of all things.
Right, he is the form of all things. So these wonderful ideas, these creations, these inventions, and so on and so forth, Jake was inspired by Yahweh Hashem Al-Shah. But what does Esau do? Esau will take Jake's ideal, take Jake's inventions, and then place a fucking patent on there, giving himself credit for total ownership, man.
And he even does stuff like that in the health field. See, especially when you look at the pharmaceutical industry, what Esau would do is he'll go to these people who are native to the land or whatever, and he'll study them and try to figure out how they stay so healthy and how they survive.
Yeah.
So what he'll do after that is once he studies them, he'll hire all these people to pick the plants that they use by the root. So then after that, they wind up picking all the plants and everything because Esau's paying them this money. And it starts depriving the land of that nutrient or that herb. He takes it, he studies it, makes it into a pharmaceutical thing, and now it's to the point to where it's rare on the land now. The plant is rare on the land, and he sells it back to those same people for way more than what they did. They were getting it free, but now he's selling it back to them, and he gets ownership of everything that's done with that herb. Yeah, and he's like the perfect extortioner, man. Like I was getting into, he makes a patent, and he owns something. Like how do you own what's another thing he uses in pharmaceuticals? Opium.
Okay.
How the hell do you own the law on that is with a poppy plant, you can grow them. It's not illegal to grow them. So you can grow them, but if you try to use the opium that's in them, that's illegal. How the hell do you grow a plant and you tell me it's illegal if I use it? It's my plant.
Hey, that's why the scripture states in Job 13:4, you are the forger of lies. When you go into that Hebrew forger, it's to palm, all right, and it means to smear, all right, to plaster over, to glue, to stick. How does Esau does that with those patents, man? All right, with his writings, with his books, all right, the school system. All right, all that shit basically teaches you to be docile, and it keeps you from understanding your true heritage, man.
Right. Because Jacob got a soul of the earth. And Esau steals everything, man. Like even things on the job, like ideas that you come up with on the job, you have a one-on-one conversation with somebody, or you have a collective meeting. By the time that meeting is done and over with, those same great ideas that you have already presented, Esau has stolen them. He's represented to his upper management team, and he's going to be crowned a hero.
Or if you create an event, what do? He'll come to your crib or come to your place of employment and then buy you out. All right?
Another? Oh, go ahead.
And I'm going to say this too. The church said like portion Jacob is not like there. I portion it Yahweh about to shot. So the Lord control everything. The Lord make everything through his son, Yahweh shot. So our portion is not like the other people, other nations. The Lord control everything we do. If you look at it, look at society. If you look at the animals, you look at you look at everything. Our portion is different like everybody else. You know why? The Lord gave the other nation idols. Them idols can't do shit, but our portion is Yahweh shot. He control everything. He do everything.
And then to build on you that inspiration. The reason why Jake was able to have these ideals, the reason why Jake was able to compose these inventions and things of that nature, it was inspired by Yahweh Shai. No other nation can move like that. And if it is so, then you have the term confusion of face.
Right, something as simple as a scribe. The spirit of Yahweh Shai has come upon a man to be able to sit there diligently and write every single word verbatim. Perfect. To write a story, to write what you repeat unto him. That's the spirit of the Heavenly Father.
That's right, bro.
That's why the other nations, they don't like us now, though. They know the Lord dealing with the Israelites. Right. You know what I'm saying? The black, Latino, Native Americans, Hispanics. They know the Lord dealing with it. They know we're the true children of the Bible. Right. You know, they know we got sauce, man. You know, we're the salt of the earth, man. They hate the fact that they can't do what he can do. You know, they'll see a so-called black man and how he walk or how he'll get a girl. They're like, why I can't do that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, man.
And that's something you can simply Google. Google that shit about Esau and why do black guys, and you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff pop up after that. Just put why do black guys, and you're going to see get stronger, have bigger, you know. You're going to, why the girls prefer black guys, why is it, and you're going to have a bunch of Edomite men talking shit, you know, and hating it. Why they get strong so quick, you know. I got a friend. We got a friend with us named, he's our black friend, Trevante. Like, seriously, I'm not even exaggerating. This is the truth. I read it. We got our black friend, Kevin, and what he does is, all he does is smoke weed and fuck white girls. And they was like, and he only comes to the gym maybe once every 4 months. He has a full 6-pack. He's strong, and he's stronger than all of us. And I work hard for this, and I barely even got a 4-pack. And it's like, no. See, the difference between him and you is that you're an Edomite. He doesn't have to try hard.
We were breaking it down. Esau and Jacob. Stronger than the other.
I'm just saying, if you got it and you don't.
Yeah,
exactly. If you have the spirit or you don't.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And that's why Esau plays the role of divide and conquer. Because he sees that, he envies it.
Yeah.
So when he sees camps like this, and brothers in unison, and then even you got some of the sisters that's starting to jump back in and be like, yeah, you know what, this is the better way of life to be an Israelite. Yeah. Hey, that put him in fear. It's like, damn, these people starting to be a nation. See, you don't want those problems if you see us like come against you in unison. Yeah. You'd rather sit back and watch us squabble. Yeah. Want to kill each other.
Shoot them up.
But when it's like, well, you know, man, that's back in the past. Yeah. Hey, let's go, man. You know, hey, as long as you got your mind right now, it's time to get it. Hey, let's serve the Lord. Hey, when Esau seeing that, he's like,
nah, he's scared. Don't get scared now.
No, man. Like, we're gonna have to pull the plug on this at one point. And that's what happened also back in Rome. Yeah. Like priests getting into the laws. Esau try to does extortion, and he tries he got all these laws for everything. Yeah. When you check in the book of Acts, I forgot the man's name. I believe it started with an 8. But they were leaving Rome because who was that? Claudius. Yeah, Caesar Claudius had kicked all the Jakes out.
He saw them camps, man. Mm-hmm. What was those camps? I think Acts 18.
Yep. See, the camps were in Rome. So they was like, man, hell no, y'all got to get out of Rome.
That's right.
Yeah. And you think they ain't gonna do it again?
On Aquila.
Modern day
Aquila,
wrong.
Aquila. Oh yeah, Aquila. Yup. Aquila, yup.
This is Job 32:8. It says, but there is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of the Almighty.
That man is an Israelite, okay? And then that understanding is the Holy Spirit. All right, and what separates Esau and Jacob is basically they would never have the Holy Spirit. All right, when you go into the book of Genesis, and when it states that how Cain stated that how the Most High will hide his face from him, meaning that he's not never going to receive that Holy Spirit. He was cut off.
And it's Deuteronomy 7:6. Thou art in the holy people.
We
We
are
the
a
Lord
holy
that power.
people, man. Why? Because we received the law, statutes, and commandments. That's what separated us from these other nations, man. All right, we're literally the offsprings of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Okay? Whether you like it or not. All right?
The Lord that power had chosen thee.
And the Most High chose us, man. It's not that he did. It was based on the mindset of Yahweh. Go ahead.
And chosen thee to be a special people.
Right, we're a special people, man. Go ahead.
Unto himself.
Right.
Above all people.
Right.
So
So we're above all people. All right? Hey, the Most High believes in that. Right? And the reason why we're the first born, going to that means we're the chosen, man. We're that chosen nation of people, man.
And it started with the promise to Abraham.
That started with the promise of Abraham.
And it also goes to it being the salt of the earth, man.
yeah. You know, other nations don't move like we move, man.
Hey, man. Hey, if it wasn't for Israelites, Jake, man, hey, man, this would be a fucked up dish, man.
Hey, right.
You know what I'm saying? And nobody gonna want none of this, man.
Well, if you go to Exodus, the first one is it Exodus the first chapter? It talks about like how our women were lively, man. All right, they had that spirit, man. All right, now you look at these Elamite hoes and these Ammonite hoes and things that they and some of them bad, but still they don't have that spirit
That's
like
all they got.
Israelite women, man.
Cute face.
Cute face, man.
Gun.
And lack of
Hey,
No ass at all.
When you go back to go back into the curse, you go back to Daniel the 7th chapter, and you see how the curse was for the other nation to take us into slavery. There's a reason why, you know, upon that curse that the other nations wanted to take us into slavery. You know, because we embody everything that they are not. You know, that's why they took us into slavery to build up their kingdom. Right. You know, they use our children for healing properly to heal certain ailments. You know, whether they're all there's a reason why they need us around. They need us. We don't need them. You know. So Deuteronomy 32, when the Lord separated the bounds of Adam, and according to who? According to us. You know. And they were surrounded who? They surrounded us because we make everything. You know?
Man, they had a post on back in slavery. They used to take the Jacob woman, make her the Edomite kid with her breast milk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thinking that they were gonna make the Edomite baby stronger.
Yeah.
You know?
and it's not gonna happen, man.
that's why they always study or have studied in the past, Jake, man, the so-called black man, the Tuskegee Institute, the Tuskegee experiment, man. When they what was it, syphilis, man. You know what I'm saying? To see how long Jake would last with that disease, man. Because I mean, Esau know that Jake, his system, man, is stronger, man. It can outlast, or in most cases, defeat or beat any kind of disease, man. God, man, that's why they always studying Jake. That's why even what was that woman name, man? That he chopped her ass up, man. It was the Edomite chick. They had Select, whatever her name was, but anyway, they was cutting her up, man, studying her body parts before they put her on display, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that Jake has a different immune system, man. His whole anatomy is different, man. That's why we was in slavery, man. On top of, other than the curses, of course, because of the curses, man. But we was able to endure. Come on, bro, the water. Endure the sun, man, the work, the heat, just that whole hardship, man. We was able to endure that, man, because we are a peculiar people, man. How about some outside? Therefore, we have a stronger body. Hey, man, our bodies are strong. This weak-ass body we have is stronger, man. So just imagine when outside, man, lift that standard, man, and give us those spiritual powers, man.
His brother said her name was Sarah Bartman.
Sarah Bartman, cut up the water, bro.
And that's why in them hospitals as well, like for no reason, they just take your blood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't even know a reason. They're like, well, we just gonna take your blood. See, they don't. The people in the hospital, them simple ass nurses, they don't know nothing about health. That's why they fat and have colds. They don't know nothing about health. So they just take your blood to the protocol, and they don't really know where it's going.
4 and 5
They
fucking
just
shit.
ship it off. So why do they have everybody's blood in there? For what? For what? Are they feeding some vampires? No. They actually, I mean, you saw them drink blood. You know what I'm saying? They normally do that for little children after commit acts of pedophilia. But when you really just put it together, what is he studying? Like the brother Lamar was getting into. You know, hey, Esau is over there studying your blood, your system, your blood type, everything that you could do in order to figure out, man, what the hell is so different about this? We need to find a way to destroy them. A weakness, kind of like a crypt. They trying to make a kryptonite, kind of like Superman falls weak whenever he runs the kryptonite. They're trying to make a kryptonite for us.
Right.
The only kryptonite against an Israelite is when he stops following his Lord.
Yeah,
that's the only kryptonite that you got against us. And when Jake start following their Lord, there's nothing that you can do. And that's in the book of Judith, in the Apocrypha. Yeah. Even Ham knew that back then. The Babylonians were like, well, you know what? Hold on before we go to war with them. We need to send some scouts to see if they serving the Lord. Because if they serving a God, we gonna lose. Yeah. So even the other nations knew that. Yeah. And then when they was sending them scouts, and they was like, yeah, they starting to get a few famines and stuff now, and they starting to stop keeping the law like that. It's time to roll on them. And they were right. Yeah. And they won. Yeah. You know? So eventually they won. But it just goes to show you that's the only kryptonite against us.
That's why sports science was created. Sports science was created to study Jake. Because Jake dominates every sport. Right. You know, when you look at ESPN, they break down how when LeBron James, when he does a slam dunk, he comes down with the force of a Mike Tyson blood hook. You know? They study Jake.
Slow motion.
But they don't do that for Edomite basketball players.
Right.
You know?
He's 6'9". His waist is this big. His kneecap is a little dislocated, but somehow that makes him stronger. Like, man, what the hell? He saw, like, he was born in a little town over here.
What was in the water?
Like, how does this even make sense? Right. The water was polluted in this town. So it's amazing how he was still able to become such an amazing athlete out of all of this. It's like, Esau, you never played a sport a day in your life, and here you are talking about this. But it just goes back to show you, like, nah, see, the world thinks it's something carnal. Yeah. Because the Lord ain't dealing with them. But now, the power of Israel is spiritual. All right? Our wisdom and knowledge and understanding, hey, the Lord will send an angel down to a man, and that angel can explain to him how the whole world operates. Yeah. All right?
That's the Holy Spirit.
Exactly.
That's the Holy Spirit.
Mm-hmm. So that's on a whole different level. See, other people don't get these perks. You don't. If you're not an Israelite, you don't get the perks of being an Israelite. Yeah. It's benefits to being an Israelite. That's why. Yes. Exactly. That's why everybody wants the land. Yeah. But no, our land is spiritual. Our land, even the land of Israel, where Eden was, by the way. Eden. Yeah. That's why you got all these different nations in the nation of Israel right now. In the land of Israel.
And they don't understand it's not going to yield its fruit unless we're there. It's connected to us.
Right. You see how Israel's surrounded by all those different rivers? Yep. See, those rivers made gold. They made frankincense trees, all this cedar wood trees, all of that. See, they can't get the benefits of the aloe trees and the cedar wood trees and the gold and all of that we would get. And the reason why is because the land, even the scriptures tell you that the land knows when the people there. So the land knows that Israel is on the land.
Like when like when the Assyrians, when they took the northern kingdom into captivity and they started putting Hamites in the land, and animals started attacking their ass.
Yeah.
Like, y'all ain't Israel, what the fuck y'all doing here?
This not y'all right of land.
I got a quick one. I read those. I knew the spears
Yup.
They were like the wrong spirit. They were like, we got this time to attack.
All right.
It was also sacrificing to their gods, and then the Most High sent those lions and shit out there.
Yeah.
That's why they had to go get a Levite priest to help them understand the concept of the law, statutes, and the commandments.
Yeah.
I think that's in 2 Kings 17.
And that's why Esau, like what you just said, that's also why Esau is trying to keep the law in their land.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if he don't, which he is breaking the law, but as a whole, he's trying to keep the law in that land, wearing phylacteries and his fringes and stuff like that. It's because he knows if he just do whatever he wants to in that land, it's gonna backfire on him.
Right.
You know.
That's right.
And this from NPR.org. It says, for decades, mystery has surrounded an elite secret society at Yale University called the Order of Skull and Bones. One of the organization's most storied legends involves the skull of Apache warrior Geronimo, who died in 1909.
Then that's also in the scriptures. What's that? Jeremiah 8 chapter. It tells you how basically they take out bones. You know, right. Go ahead.
Who died in 1909 after 2 decades as a prisoner of war at Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Right.
As the story goes, 9 years after Geronimo's death, Skull and Bones members who were stationed at the Army outpost dug up the warrior's grave and stole his skull, as well as some bones and other personal relics. They then sprinted the remains away to New Haven, Connecticut.
And then if you even read the when Yahushua was on the cross, it was an area over there, and it was called like Skull and Bones and shit. Yeah, meaning Skull and Bones, man. So they know our history, man.
It says, and allegedly stashed the skull at the society's clubhouse, the Skull and Bones tomb.
Right.
So still to this day, Geronimo's skull is over in that secret society.
Right, and then they be worshiping that motherfucker, man. Go ahead, bro.
Cool. This Deuteronomy 28 and 32, but the point at the end. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Right. Why? Because we broke the law, statutes, and commandments. And the penalty for that is the term slavery, man. Go ahead.
And thy eyes shall look
Right.
and bear with longing for them all the day long.
Right. Go ahead.
But this the point. And there shall be no might in thy hand.
Right. So no might. So it's nothing you can do in order to receive salvation unless it's given to you from Yahweh Shem Shah. Ain't no man gonna be able to save you, man. Period. Nothing.
That's what the elder was saying about Yahweh Shah. You know, because when he took the spirit off us, hey, we ain't have no might.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when he put the spirit back on us, we got might like what? Right now.
Right.
We got the spirit.
Yeah.
Like
Like you're
right
literally,
back in the stage that we was once in.
yeah, really, this is spiritual power, man.
That's right.
Like right now, spiritual power starts with your faith. Then you're able to manifest it whenever the Most High Yahweh Shah give you that designated time. All right. What will Yahweh Shah say? With faith, you can move.
Yeah, as a faith at the mustard seed.
What you can do with that?
Yeah, man,
You can move goddamn
sycamore
mountains.
tree.
Right.
And the brother looked up the sycamore tree. That motherfucker huge, man.
Yeah.
You know, and with a little faith, you can move that. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's one of the deepest roots. It's a sycamore tree.
Like that's up. Sister, right? Real quick. Go ahead. Read yours up, bro.
All right, this is Numbers chapter 23, verse 23. Surely there is no enchantment against Jacob.
Right, it's nothing you can do. Hey, Elder Ward, y'all remember when we went to New Orleans and Levi put that curse on us and shit? You know what I'm saying? Hell, we alive and strong now, so it's nothing you can do. Best believe, and then even these elite bankers, like they have their sorcerers, all right, their warlocks and their witches. They're praying evil upon us, but at the end of the day, that shit is not going to affect us, man. Why? Because we have that covering of Yahweh Shem. Go ahead, bro.
Neither is there any divination against Israel.
Right, go ahead.
According to this time it shall be said of Jacob and of Israel, what hath God brought?
Right.
You know, and this was during the time when Israel was being led out of Egypt, and this was a Moabite,
Balaam.
Yeah, and he was like, because he was told to put curses on him. He's like, what can I do? They got the Most High on their side.
Right.
Did you not just see those 10 plagues that hit Egypt?
Right.
If I do something, we're gonna get fucked up.
Right.
So fuck that.
You notice it said there's something no divination against Israel. Going to what we were saying earlier about how they study Jake. Like the other was saying, they study Jake to try to find a kryptonite for it. You know, but over those medicines and over these speeches, they said that they have their demonic priests praying over that shit. You know, they actually sending up curses and praying over the vaccine that they throw out. You know, the disease that they throw in the vaccine that they inject and the certain metals that they put in the food and the GMO. They pray over that stuff to destroy Israel. Man. You know, when they
They pray over the music too.
They
put demons on it so they can keep the people under control.
Yeah.
That's why they released the
Yeah.
album.
I'm gonna say this too, like, you know, the Project Megiddo or Race 84, it's to target so-called Negro, Latino, and West Indian and Haitian. It's to target them people. Particularly. So you know, it's for them. It's not for everybody else. It's for them people. It's certain people though.
And even in that movie, The Purge, they put it out there, and it's bad because simple niggas still will watch the movie and grin at it. Like, you don't think this real? Like, this is real. Like, when it come down to it, this is the way Esau think. Esau has that mentality. It's gonna be us and them. And at the end of the day, and we had the same mentality too. And hey, when it all jump down to it, it's gonna be us versus them.
Yeah.
And we already know it. Jacob versus Esau all day. You a simple nigga if your mind ain't there yet. Cause I even sent the little clip off of South Park yesterday. It was funny, but you know, they put the truth out there real quick. That man, he was like, this whole country, he's a redneck, this whole country's going to shit. He said, what'd he say? What the first thing he said?
He said something about the Mexicans coming across the border.
Wait, he said, you got black people riding.
Yeah.
He said, they're taking our jobs, and Mexicans are popping out babies. He said, so it's pretty clear to me that when it comes down, it's going to be us and them.
Yeah.
So I say, just kill them all.
Yeah.
You think Esau ain't got that? Like, this nigga created a nuclear missile. All right? He created a nuclear missile.
And honestly, the first purge, the first place that they went was to a church, man. And the first place they sent Esau to a church, and he sprayed their ass. But going in the eastern, our people are the main ones in those churches. Those churches are death traps. Because when all hell breaks loose, where is niggas gonna run? To a church, man. And that's the main place they will get mowed the fuck down. You know, and they've been test running it. They've been test running it, you know, for the last 2 years, man. You know, run up in churches and mowing niggas down.
Hey, I'm gonna say, because the reason that you know Esau has this plan is premeditated. When you're about to eat, the meal's already prepared. So when you sit at your table, you're waiting for what? Something that's already prepared. Yeah. So the scripture goes into what? When he's about to fill his belly. Yeah. He knows it's already prepared for him.
Yeah.
So you know it's all just through the spirit on how it's just gonna play out.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, this the Most High movie.
Right.
Yeah. So this movie's being played out.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'll play the little clip. That nigga hurt.
If you're looking at both sides, hey, Esau's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
Like, this is his rulership.
Yeah.
So you gonna fight for yours. If a motherfucker came in your backyard, you gonna fight for it. He gonna lose, but you can see the reason why he's so adamant about not losing.
We know the solution for us is the same solution for them all.
Right.
But one thing about it, this solution is not gonna come to the word.
Yeah.
And you can see that Esau knows about war. Because he knows in order to maintain his rulership, he has to go to war.
Yeah,
now, Jake dumbass is, now we're not pushing that, but you have Jake out there, marching and so on and so forth.
Right.
That's why when Yahushua comes, he's going to take the kingdom through an acts of war, man.
Hey, because this is the new Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
So ancient Egypt, the Pharaoh said what? That they have become more and mightier than us.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, shit, yeah.
Hey, but shit, order
what
to
he
have
do?
peace.
He started killing the firstborn.
Yeah.
He started killing all the males.
They're trying to get ahead.
That's how you destroy a nation, by killing the males.
Yeah, but that's the only way you can have peace.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, and that goes, but that goes into the depopulation, man. Because he feel like the only way he can get ahead is by depopulation. But who he's gonna plan on depopulating? Jake. And just like why he got Planned Parenthood. Got all these abortion clinics, man, within the neighborhoods where Jake lives, man. Because who's the most reproductive people? Jake. Whether it's Jacob, so like whether it's Judah, Issachar, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, man.
Yeah, but that's scripture though. They go back to Genesis. Be
Come.
fruitful and multiply.
That's it.
Esau found out the way to take us down is to put us in this box. Like the only option that we have is sin.
Yeah.
Well, we clean the sin, we die. That's why I say the wages of sin is death. So he gives you the liquor stores, he gives you the cigarettes, the tobacco, the drugs,
Abortion clinic.
churches, homosexuality, everything that promotes death.
In the lottery to keep you poor.
Yeah, to keep you poor.
Yeah. Spending your last $10 on a lottery ticket.
Have a covetous mind,
It's like an illusion, man.
Living that American dream.
Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Right, and when you go into that term wear out, it means basically constantly harass. So in every mannerism of life where Jake, Esau is harassing us, man. Whether it's going to work, all right, or basically going home, being with your family, he's in the midst of that shit. In religion, so on and so forth, man.
Right.
That's why literally this place is the place of no rest, man. Go ahead, bro.
It said, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High,
Right. Shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Who are the saints? The Israelites. Go ahead.
and think to change times
Right.
and laws.
And that's how he does. He has changed the times. Even with this daytime saving, he's trying to push that back. Or move it forward. He's trying to move it forward. Why? Going into that sun worship. Changing the laws. Well, according to the law, statutes, and commandments, you don't supposed to sleep with another man's wife.
Right.
But according to Esau, that shit is promoted. You don't supposed to deal, you don't supposed to have two maggots walking on earth. But according to Esau, it's okay. So he's changing the laws of Yahweh Shem.
They should be given into his hand until a time and times, and it's divided on time.
Right, so a time, what's the time? 100 years. What's time? 200 years. What's half time? Yeah, 350 years, man. So literally from 1619 to 1970, man.
Hey, but let's go to the scriptures that were the earth, because the key word said it will be given in his hands in the time. So the Lord gave it to him.
Yeah.
So going back to Genesis, Job, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. How? Right up back to Genesis, he received that blessing.
Yeah.
It's being played out on earth now.
Again, when Yahweh gave Isaac that,
Isaac gave, that's what I'm saying, back in Genesis.
Yeah.
Isaac gave Esau the blessing.
that blessing is actually going into their rulership.
Right.
You know?
If I could add too with the changing of the times, Esau, he escaped with the time. Read the scripture again, Bible shot.
Daniel 7:25.
Oh yeah, it came back. With the way the time changed, right? Yeah. He said the day changes in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
But it's a new day. It's at even. As soon as night falls, technically it's a new day. He starts the day in the middle of the night. Right. He implements all these different work shifts where you're mostly working in the time I'm supposed to be resting.
It's three work shifts.
Yeah.
You got the graveyard shift, you got the morning shift, and the evening shift. You start working your earth. That's how it say within that how you break it down the elect basically.
In the ancient times.
Wearing out the saints, man.
Like he changed. It's like he was
I was just saying, in the ancient times when the sun went down, you went to sleep.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It was the day was a new day. You actually start your day off with rest.
Right.
Because you're getting ready to work. You know. But now Esau got everything turned completely upside down and out of order.
Yeah, we were breaking that down. I remember.
Yeah.
Our body is like the earth.
It's like the earth. Yeah. The body supposed to work with the earth.
Yeah.
He changed the new year in the dead of winter when everything is dead, man. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says it's totally different, man. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be what around
April,
May.
yeah, when everything started coming back to life, man.
That's depression.
March, April.
March.
Yeah, when everything's coming back to life, man. So yeah, he got everything turned upside down, man. You know, and that's all to his benefit, man, to keep everything like in topsy-turvy, man. Everybody confused, nobody know what's what. But through the spirit of Yahweh Shem outside these scriptures, man, the men of the Lord, man, you know, we ciphering all those things, man. And we know what's what, man.
That's Esau's gift. That's when he gave Esau the sword, it was to destroy.
Yeah.
To destroy physically and mentally.
Yeah.
The mindset that the Lord gave us in the beginning was in an orderly fashion. He came and destroyed everything, all right? And he got a hold to the scriptures. Man,
Manipulation is a sword too, man. When you do it properly.
because the scriptures is the deadliest sword on the earth.
That's right, bro.
You know?
Revelation 29.
And in Hosea 4:1, hear the words of the Most High, you children of Israel, for the Most High has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Right, the inhabitants of the land. Who controls the land? These Edomites, the so-called white people, man. They control the land. And these other nations are their joint heirs. Go ahead.
There is no truth,
There's no
mercy.
truth. Everything you've been taught in this so-called white man system is bullshit. Okay? They teach you who you are not. All right? They tell you that they're the sons of the Most High, that they're the most holy people in the world. But these so-called white people, they got everything about robbery, murder, and thieves.
That's right!
And thieving. Right. And so, you know, then they enslaved the entire nation, man. But then they have the audacity to say they're the children of the Most High. Go ahead, bro.
No truth, no mercy.
There's no truth on this earth up until now, man. Go ahead.
No knowledge of the Most High in thy land.
Right, but at this time frame, we have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Shai, right? Because of the Holy Spirit, man. All right? You had something else?
Basically, Esau took it from West Mount Power. You know, it says, this is Jeremiah 2:11. It said, "Have a nation changed their gods?"
Right, these other nations don't change their gods, man. All right, if you look at the so-called, like the Ammonites, their gods look like them. If you look like Moab, I mean, even Moab gods look like a Moabite. Elon, all right, but when it comes to our nation, we have Jesus Christ. And then you motherfuckers say, Jesus, take the wheel. When he took the wheel, you came in through slavery.
Took your ass in the chattel.
You stupid fuck. Real quick, yeah, go ahead.
On that point, I was listening to on the
Your
boat
ass
to my
was a bitch,
teacher,
goddamn.
DC. He was saying, actually, one of the slave ships that he was brought over here on was called the Bishop Jesus.
That was
Yeah.
the very first
Yeah.
ship that brought us over.
That's Jesus taking the wheel.
Jesus took the wheel.
Man,
You wanna
Jesus
go
take the
out-
wheel, you jump out that car.
Jesus said convert or die. Jesus said convert or die, motherfucker.
Convert or die. That's right.
It says, "Which are yet no gods,
Yeah.
but my people have changed their glory for that which do not profit."
Right, and believing in Jesus Christ is no profit, man. That's going to bring eternal damnation, man. You are going to receive that second death, man. Nuclear destruction. All right?
Hey, the scriptures say, "Trust not thy enemy," man. And if you you believe in Esau, man, you trust in your enemy, man. Our people, man, they wholeheartedly believe and trust in Esau, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers come on the highways and byways, man, week in, week out. You know what I'm saying? Prophesying, man, preaching straight out the Bible, man. And it's straight up ignored or debated or goes straight against the grain with, man. But if Esau tell you any damn thing, you know, that's it, man.
That's right.
You know, that's it, man. Hey, man, but brother just brought out about the first ship, man. Jesus that brought you over here, man. Brought us over here. You know what I'm saying? You seen the track record, man. You know what I'm saying? The Trail of Tears, man. The Atlantic slave trade, man. You know what I'm saying? Emancipation Proclamation, where you was a slave that made you think you had rights, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, the scriptures say that our people,
goddamn, man.
and the scriptures say our people, go after them that are no God.
Yeah.
You know, and when you actually look at that, our people go after things that are no God, meaning no powers, right? And it's things that's man-made and created. You know, meaning that they make up their own idea of God. You know, just like now, our people try to personify the Most High. You know, they try to personify the Most High. Oh, he's all love. You know, well, I want to celebrate Easter because of the third day that the Lord rose. Are you stupid? You celebrating death.
And we gotta get Easter, man. That shit keep coming up.
We're celebrating death, niggas. Exodus 20:1 tells you not to worship any god before him. You worshiping multiple gods in one.
And Jake trimmed their way
To seek love.
And you see, Jake really you simple as hell, man.
Yeah.
You simple. Because like we played in the video. And Esau really think this way. You can find the videos on YouTube. He's threatened by you having children. Like Elder Bond brought up, it's the same thing. This is the new Egypt. It's the same thing as back then where he was like, man, they getting a lot of babies and shit, they strong. And Jake, you so simple. You walk around knowing that you're stronger than Esau. You knowing you better. You knowing you stronger, and you know you can outclass him when it comes to anything athletic, strength-wise, sexual, dancing, cooking. You know that you can do better than him at anything. But never in your simple mind did you think this man is threatened by me. Never in your simple mind did you ever be like, when people see this and they know somebody stronger than them, they feel threatened. You think he's just sitting here amazed at you? Yeah, he amazed that you're stronger than him, no matter what happens. But at the end of the day, he's like, we gonna have to kill them all. And Esau even shows you his tendencies in the movies. Remember the Transformers? Now, how many times did the Transformers gotta save these niggas, man?
Yeah.
The Transformers consistently saved Esau from utter destruction. And how did Esau repay them?
Turned on him.
He turned on them. Not only made them illegal, but if he caught them, like he gonna kill all of them. And he only called on them when he needed them. Yeah. But
turned them against their own people.
Yep. At the round table, he was always like, well, at the end of the day, what if they try to rise up against us?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have to find a way to take them out. That was Esau's whole game plan. So Jake, while you walking around, you looking at them pretty little Edomite women and all that, because you knowing you're gonna tear their ass up. And they looking at you, but guess what the Edomite man doing?
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. What's she hugging it for?
Yeah. And then Transformers, they turn Transformers and start against their own people, start hunting them, man.
Yeah.
Just like they had us hunting each other, man. The Buffalo Soldiers in slavery, man.
The spiritual tip that Transformers, it's really us against Esau. The Decepticons, the Transformers. We got this truth to be transformed mentally, man. Yeah. We like giants out here. They're trying to find a way to get rid of us, man. They don't want this word. That's why they come up with this shit. You gotta have 1,000 subscribers to go live. Man, you looking on Saturday or somebody go out on Sunday, man, ain't no live shows popping up. You know what I mean? Live shows. Ain't no, you can't filter that. You can't, you know, like, man, we gotta do something about this. We gotta filter this shit.
Yeah.
It's a lot. We gotta filter this word, you know. And never mind this shit though. You know, this shit is destroying us, you know.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, hey, it ain't no stopping it, man. Because when it do come time to shut down, it's gonna be the hand of Yahweh saying, all right, that's enough. You know, they can't take no more. You know? So we gonna go and take them out.
But the scriptures say that what? You can't do nothing against the truth. For the truth. Did you got that?
Yeah.
I didn't bring it up.
Okay, good. This 2 Corinthians 13:8, it says, for we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth.
Right. So all the things that's happening, you know, it's all for the will of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. This is moving, man. It's just being played out. You know? But we know the end game, man. We just out here, we out here spilling the beans. You know? But guess what? Our people, like I say, they hard-headed, stiff-necked, man. But Esau can't do nothing. Even though he gonna roll on the men of the Lord, all right, he gonna shut it down YouTube. But that's just prophecy, man, being fulfilled. You know? So that's why he can't do nothing against it. It's just gonna do nothing but help out the truth even more and bring the elect in, you know?
It's like a child. I'm sorry. I said it's like a child coming up. The more and more your parents tell you not to do something, more
you gonna do
it. Curious about it. You know? It's the same way with this truth. The more Esau tries to what you call
divert,
demonize it, divert it, block it, whatever the case may be. the more intriguing it is into the overseers.
Just like when they try to demonize on these mainstream media networks, man. That didn't do nothing but make brothers go harder, man. To push out the truth even more.
Yeah.
And that means, you know what I'm saying, more people was condemned and more people will start to come to the truth, man, being enlightened.
Yeah, because that family of the word. That's when these highways gonna be really filled up. You know, when he do shut the internet down. You know? Oh shit, family of the word. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to come and get the truth right here.
And we the only source.
Yeah. That's right.
We the only ones with the information. All right, because the Lord gave us the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Like I say, he tries to demonize his truth as much as he can, but that's because it's war, man.
Yeah.
This is an act of war. That's why the scriptures tell you, prepare ye for the battle.
That's right.
Let from the mortal thoughts. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. Man.
Right. That's right.
It's war. It's an act of war. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Why you think Esau raised his children up, especially his daughters? But he raised his sons and daughters up and he tells them, hey, these guys right here, hey, you get around them, they might rob you. Hey, if you have sex with them, they're going to leave you, abandon you. They're not going to take care of their children. They're going to try to use you for all your money and all this other stuff. Why is he telling them that to the point to where they grow up, call the cops on you as soon as they see you for no reason?
Yeah.
Why is he telling them that? Why is he raising them like that? It's because at the end of the day, this Edomite, honestly, he knows right. Yeah, he's lying about the characteristics of Jake, because really Jake want to take care of his children.
Yeah.
But most Jakes, that is. But yeah, some ain't shit. But,
curse.
Yeah, curses. But yeah, but why is he doing it? Because at the end of the day, he already knows when this society crashes, you're gonna have one people versus another. All right, and one of them gonna win. So they know that these people are stronger. They're tricky. They know how to supplant you. They know how to blend in. They know how to invent things. They know how to survive under the harshest circumstances.
Yeah. Critical thinking.
Exactly. Why do you think Esau makes a documentary on your life? If you become famous today, Esau makes a documentary on your life. Why?
Yeah.
It's because you wasn't supposed to make it out of Psalms 83.
Yeah.
How the hell you become rich? And this word is like all these traps we put in front of you, and somehow you done became a businessman. You got money. You able to enjoy the things I'm enjoying.
I got 1 and 6 and
Then he capitalized off your debt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And capitalizes off your death. So it's already going to show you that this man, his plan is to consume you and kill you in the end. Because prepare your mind for war. All right? It's war. We are going to fight at the end of the day. All right? The angels are going to intervene. Hell, the Lord going to give us power. We are going to fight, man. And we aggressively push this word. You know? So Esau knows, hey, when it comes to this, he can kill Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. He can kill Dr. Seven.
Yeah.
Nobody give a damn about them. Honestly, Nipsey Hussle was dead before. He was dead to me before this shit even happened. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it just go to show, you know, just this is a different level. This is intense because now it's our power, the Most High and His Son, the Holy One, the elect one, all right, the chosen one, Yahweh Shai, the Most High Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai, and us, well, the angels and us versus Him and His satanic gods. That's all it is, in which we all know. Exactly, which we all know His satanic gods, they serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So they're going to abandon Him in the end. That's right. All right. So it's us versus them. No matter which way you want to put it. Why do you think Chinese stay together? Japanese stay together? Why do you think Ham stay with Ham? Why do you think you got, even in Africa, you got the Jake side, and they being oppressed by Ham? Jake mad over there, man. I got a chance to talk to a few of them Nigerians and that's over there, our brothers and sisters now. They angry, man. They being oppressed. They ain't no way out. And then you got Jake in Australia. And you know he catching hell from Australia, right? You know what I'm saying? So it just
Can I
goes to show
get it
you,
though?
there ain't no way out of this. And at the end of the day, hey, we gonna have to start some shit, man.
I don't know why we doing.
See, this be one part Esau have on it. See, today we gonna start some shit. That'll be the clip. That's all they play. See how they
Even forever and ever.
Yep, we gonna take the kingdom. We gonna take it, man. Nobody, we ain't fucking around, man. Yeah, we ain't like, we probably producing music or rapping or both and trying to play it in basketball or football. We probably in college and shit, trying to get a degree. You know, we was had all these women and stuff, doing drugs. We doing what we was doing, man. And then one day the spirit hit. Whether it came through a vision, whether it came through a spirit in your heart, man, I gotta get right. That's how we were called to this. And we were unified with other men of a like mind. Alright, so when it all get down,
Oh, that's what they really hate. The spirit brought all of us together, man. Like, I'm from Wisconsin, this brother's from Memphis, these brothers from, and we in Mississippi right now. And they have their own satanic devil, how they get together based on, sign language and demonic codes that they do. But they can't understand how damn, all these niggas get to at the same time. All these niggas get together. They get together. And all they do is proclaim more hell on us. How they do that shit?
And ask a question like, y'all brothers, y'all kin each other. They can't get it. They like,
y'all not supposed to be together.
Yeah, because we like family, and that's how the nation of Israel was. Like the scripture say, we're a nation of kings and priests. But for example, when the Lord made Eve, from Adam, from his rib, and it was talking about his flesh. When the scripture say flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone, meaning from his family line, from his family side. So and technically we're all made up of the same genus, the same family, man.
Well, it says that the men of the Lord are the house of David, tabernacle of David. So David's family is all here. That's why you got brothers. You would be blood brothers, or you may be cousins or distant cousins at one point in time, or y'all were friends growing up, or y'all seen each other back then, but y'all didn't really know each other. Then y'all came into the truth later on in your life, and it's like, damn, man, hold on. Like, did the Lord just really, link all this up? Like, y'all all still together. Y'all all still family. It's just y'all scattered. So that's already just amazing in itself. You know what I'm saying? Because even when you go back to Joseph and Mary, when they were together, and it goes through both their bloodlines. And they were similar. They were both of the house of David. They wasn't related, as time went on. But they wasn't related or nothing, but they both was from the same house. And why? Because when you read in the scriptures, the Most High, he promised that. He promised that all the way back from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Well, really, he promised it back in the time of Noah. He was like, I'm gonna renew your seed. Through you, the whole earth, the righteous, gonna stand. Then it went down to Abraham, it went down to Isaac, then it went down to Jacob. Then and through Jacob, you had the nation of Israel. But then not only just Israel, you had the elect of the nation of Israel. So we come in with David, and then you had Solomon. So you had all these different men that the righteous seed was passed down in.
That's evolution. Mm-hmm. That's true evolution right there. It's a line of descendants that currently flows through time, man. Mm-hmm. And the truth is evolution. Because the truth can't enter into malicious souls, man. So if we had the truth back then and we were those same holy men that we believe to be, we gonna get the truth now. Mm-hmm. And Esau can't stop it, man. Esau tried everything. He tried the projects, the German cockroach, the asbestos in the walls, the vaccines, the hepatitis B vaccine that had AIDS in it, the H1N1 virus, the pork, the diet, breaking the dietary laws. He's trying to get us to go off and to break every law in the scripture. It's still not working.
Jake drink the dirty tap water, eat crab legs, shrimp, and chitlins. Brush his teeth with the fluoride, eat candy all day.
Still stronger than your
eat
ass.
lunch food, then dunk on you at the end of the day. It's like, man, what can you do? That's why the scriptures say, and that's the average 2/3 chance. So think about more so the men of the Lord, the power that the Lord is going to give us. Because it even tell you in the scriptures, Yahweh Shai, he was like, he put it out there. He said, the times are going to get so wicked that he going to deceive the whole world. And if it was possible, he'd even deceive the elect. So that's how wicked it's done got at this time. But it's not possible to deceive the elect. That's why Yahweh Shai said, if it were even possible, he could deceive the elect. But it's not possible because the elect have a hedge around them. See what I'm saying? So Satan, he can only go so far when he messes with us. That's why Satan will do little things to you. Like you will lose the chick number that you saw. Like, man, I was about to get on. Or be some other stuff going on. Like you lost your wallet, you know.
Make the bitches pull off after you get it.
Right, you trying to unlock your car, you know what I'm saying, and then the battery stop on. Like, it ain't one thing, it's another. And the reason why is because, hey, Satan can only go so far with you.
Like you told Job, like you told him when he said Job, like you said about serving Job, but keep him alive.
Yep, because he couldn't do nothing to Job. And the Most High gave Job even more than what he had. After he already had more than everybody before. But he increased him even more after that. You know? And that's gonna be us, man. We being tried in the fire. We're going through this daily life, man. Yeah, we go out, we deal with these women. We go out, we drink, you know. We learning ourselves. We doing through everything, man.
Hey, can I say this?
Like a twisted metal, though.
Yeah, and that's why doing it. That's why doing this work and following the Lord's such commandments is not grievous. Cause we know at the end of this, we got the reward. So we might catch hell for, we might go do this and do that, But at the end of be all, man. But Lord will be part of the elect. Most High gonna bless us to the motherfucking T, man. He gonna bless us to the T, man.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 1:4. It says, "For into a malicious soul, wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin."
Right. So it says wisdom ain't gonna dwell in the body that's subject to sin. So that's why the average nigga that you see out here, I know you got some guys, some jakes, they get emotional when they see these jakes out here. And of course you hate this. Normally you want to be a nation. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know better, you want to be a nation. But we understand where we at right now, what the Lord is trying to do. So you're not trying to do what the Lord is going to do. So with that being said, when you have a lot of Jake that get emotional looking at the average Jake digging out a trash can, or he just crazy as hell, or he done been cheated on, or he all this other stuff. But he's a sinner. He ain't gonna get it because he lives in that. Wisdom can't dwell with him. He has to be meat for repentance.
That's right.
In order for him to come to the fold, he has to recognize it. Be like, man, you know what? I got to get it together. Just like we all did. You like, man, I can't. Yeah, man. Let me see what the Lord trying to do. I'd rather be a part of that. And the Jakes who ain't willing to do that, of course, they just dwell in sin. They do what they want to do. They commit adultery. They actually try to live rap music. Like I say, Esau pray on them songs, and Jake actually get captivated by it. That's why you see Jake, as soon as a certain rap song come on, this man throws a gang sign in your face.
You see that look?
Like, why you want to fight me, man? Like, then he shoots the gun with the song. And then he shot you like, man, damn, I done died 4 times running around with you, man. So it just go to show you, see, guys like this, wisdom ain't gonna do anything. Nobody dealing with these guys, man. They small-minded, and like the scriptures say, wisdom not finna dwell with these guys, right? So you have to continue to grow in this faith, man. And ultimately, and if you want to continue to grow in this faith, you can't just let yourself fall weak to anything. You have to put your flesh, you have to discipline your flesh, you have to constantly examine yourself so you can grow as a brother in this faith. Because you done came into the faith, don't mean you're going to endure through the faith. All right, so you have to constantly examine yourself and catch yourself, because you know yourself more than the next man do. The next man might have thought you were fine, you know what I'm saying, because you didn't show it, or you just didn't do nothing out there. But you know yourself more than anybody else. So yeah, you have to examine yourself. You have to continue to grow, and ultimately keep it in your head the bigger picture. We are preparing for battle, because you have a lot of guys, man, that done fell out and got in the world. They done fell out over a woman, or they done fell out over lust for greed and covetousness. Like y'all done, this man takes next to other people's cars, and Phil got like a mountain of Jordans, all this other stuff, man, and stealing those watches, blackmailing people, and you know, yeah, extorting people. He extort regular Jake, extort his brothers. It don't matter, you know. And that's just one of the guys, man. So
that's a small inkling of what he did.
Yeah, that's just him alone. Not even getting into other guys. See, you have to keep your mind on the bigger picture. Like we was talking about war. That's what it is. Yeah, we know we stronger. We know we better. But think of the bigger picture. You think this dude ain't threatened by you, man?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
They are threatened by us.
Exactly. Me and this brother, we were getting in the midst of Esau a lot. In the midst of it. And, you know, of course, they don't know anything about us. They blend in. They try to, you know, befriend us and everything. But the thing about Esau, when he drinks and you hear the topics, honestly, in his head, he tells himself that we're more privileged. He tells himself that he's the one who's being oppressed by the government, and that we're the ones who get the benefits, the government benefits and everything, but we're too lazy to put in the work that he's putting in. Long story short, that's the way that he thinks.
Yeah.
So what does that tell you when at the end, when the time comes? It's gonna be me versus you. That's what it's gonna be, because in his mind, he's already convinced himself, man, they the ones got the advantage, and they still talk shit, trying to blame us for the shit, blame me for some shit that I wasn't even there. Like, hey, look, man, end of the day, I ain't seen an Edomite get shot by a cop. All right, I ain't seen it. Hey, I done seen an Edomite fight the police, man. I literally saw. I watched a video of an Edomite. He got out the car. You know what I'm saying? And then the lady was trying to restrain him. Man, he threw that bitch. He hit her in the motherfucking face. Then he got the other officer, beat the shit out of him. And then he hopped in the truck and swerved off. I said Jake wouldn't even got a chance. Yeah, I said Jake wouldn't even got a chance to get his wallet out, man.
You know,
they threatened by us.
In the car sleep.
They woke up.
Jake woke up.
And then after that, told him to put his hands up. Like, you just lit the man up. You know what I'm saying? And
they have that anxiety.
He woke up dead. Right.
But they got that anxiety, like that anxiety thing that puts in their mind, like, oh, he's gonna do something. He's gonna do something. I gotta react like, and they act like animals with their backs against the wall.
Yep.
Just by us being in our presence.
But
you know?
But think about it. They supposed to feel that way
Yeah.
when Jake is around them, because even the scriptures tell you in the book of Sirach, it tells you don't go around a man, don't constantly hang around a man that's mightier than you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if he wanna just have his way with your ass, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't just be around him unless it's a brother in the faith. But yeah, like another guy who he got killers and everything around him. He got all this and all that other stuff. Like, man, you don't need to be around him.
Yeah.
Hey, cause once the time comes, like, and he might owe you some money. And you're like, yeah, I get the money back. Nah, I get it to you when I feel like it. What you gonna do?
Right.
You can't. So Esau, when he's around you, he's constantly around a man. And I've seen Esau, me and brother be around him. He look at his girl all the time.
Yeah.
And it's not even you'll be talking to him. But his girl he's worried about her, and she ain't even paying attention to you. But he's worried about her looking at you He's insecure. He feels insecure because you're stronger, you're better looking. You don't. Hey, our skin don't age. You know, it ages gracefully. And we even had one Edomite say, well, I think he was an Irish. He was an Irish Jake, that Edomite from the parade. But he said, the confusion of face from the parade. But he said, man, he was drinking malt liquor in 211s, and he was like, man, he said, God damn it, man. He said, man, y'all black people, man. He said, man, y'all. He said, man, I thought y'all was like 29 or some shit like that. And I thought he thought I was like 25. And he said, man, shit, man, y'all don't age, man. He said, look at this shit. He said, look at it. He said, this is some bullshit, man. He said, y'all be like 70 years old, man. Shit ain't changing, man. Y'all ain't getting cracks and no wrinkles, spots in your skin or nothing. Y'all some fortunate motherfuckers. So yeah, now he just coming out, and like I say, I believe he was an Irish confusion of face. You know, cause he, like I say, he acts just like a nigga. But yeah, but now the other ones, you think they don't know this about you?
Yeah.
Like, man, they don't really age. They get strong quick. If I get into a fight, man, hell no.
And then we get stronger with age.
Yep.
Like, you ever made them jokes like, damn, I'm fucking that old man strength. Like, shit.
Mm-hmm. So it's always keeping an eye open.
Yeah. They
You know
get
what I'm
feebler.
saying?
They get feebler. You know, as they age, they get weak and they get hunchbacks and they hunch over and walking on the decrepit. We don't do none of that.
Right. You don't see like even older Jake. You know how Edomites be driving them old. You know they got the big ass shades on, driving slow. Jake don't be having those big shades on. Jake eyes are stronger. Jake be walking, picking up buckets and everything. They still going.
Chopping wood.
So yeah, chopping wood. They still strong. Jake be drinking Seagram's gin every day, passing out drunk, and then just wake up
And go to work.
go to work as if this didn't happen to him.
Hey, Joshua went to war 80 years old. He had a scratch on. He felt like he was young.
Mm-hmm. And Caleb, he had the strength when he was 80. Caleb had the strength of as when he was 40. So that's just going to show you the power of Jake, man. And when you around any other nation, they see it.
Yeah.
They feel inferior. See what I'm saying? And they like, man, and they are inferior. So of course he's an animal with his back against the wall. He's not gonna do nothing because you're mightier than him. But he's watching, and he like, well, shit. If it came down to it, we gonna shoot these niggas. We gonna kill them. Yeah.
Hey, my dad is 75 years old. 75 years old. And my dad still work. Still talk all this shit. He's 75 years old, but he just still be going at it though. 75 years old though.
Hey, and young Jakes too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Edomites, they won't hit puberty until they're like 18 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
The Jakes like
16 with a full beard and shit.
Oh yeah, they be big shoulder muscles.
Like some of them are like getting drafted by the MLB and they're like still in high school and shit. Edomites don't got that strength when they're young either.
Yeah. My friend got drafted. He was in high school in BLA.
Mm-hmm.
Only Jake has that charisma, the strength. You know, we got that stuff. You know?
And if it's a white boy that happens to, it's just Jake.
Like Conor McGregor.
That's Jake.
Yeah, Sakara was talking about he was an Edomite when he fought against Floyd Mayweather. I'm like, man, this dude is UFC champion. Like, show me some Edomites in this day and age that can become UFC champion.
And look,
See how he dressed?
that's what I'm saying. How you dress,
See how he
how you
walk?
act, you talk all that bullshit.
Arrogant and shit. That's Jake, man.
Shit, he out-checked Floyd. He
Yeah.
talking shit to Floyd.
Yeah.
See, but these guys, y'all don't understand that we've been scattered, man. And then, you in your daily life as a man, when you see these other heathen women, it don't matter what nation she is. She fine. What you about to do, Jake? And she want it? And she want it too? Well, what you gonna do, man? You're gonna give it to her.
Captain.
Exactly. I'm gonna give her exactly what she wants. And if she treat me good enough,
I'm gonna keep giving it to her.
if something happens, she gonna have a baby.
Yeah.
Jake having babies, Jake will have families with these women and everything. And his son grow up, and all he sees is the other nations around him. What he do?
he go get them too.
Yeah.
And then that seed is consistently passed down.
Yeah.
And of course, he looks like the other nation, but he has the strength and everything of his forefathers, which were Israelites.
Right.
You know?
Sleep shit.
You know, and talking about how the Jew, how the Southern took over Ireland, Scotland, so it had been passed down a long time ago. So so they changed everything then. So you know, everybody they gonna look the same. They gonna look the same after a while. You know, it's gonna change stuff.
Right. Like this brother.
Right.
He's a Israelite. Like, what's the point of driving this? You gotta have your yeah, but anyway,
He's sucking off on that shit.
like this brother, he's a Benjamin, you know? And the thing about it is, you see the difference between Edomite and him.
Yeah.
Music plays, this brother burn a hole in the floor dancing. and everybody's looking at him like, man. Edomites are looking like, man, hell yeah. And they like, yeah. And they like, show those niggas that we can dance. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
He ain't one of you.
Y'all ain't creative like that.
Don't you ever disrespect him like that, man. You call him an Edomite, man.
The thing is, we creative and everything like scripture. We the former all things. So, and that inspiration is pure influence, that spirit from the Lord, and the spirit is in us. You know, so when the spirit moves in us, you know, and we, like, who came up with that term freestyling? We came up with that shit. We off the top of the dome with anything, dancing, rating, just scientific theories.
We were the music makers.
Music makers.
Beethoven, you check back in his history, I believe I posted it up, Beethoven was Jake. He was a dark-skinned man. We knew it, man. Hey, the way he was playing that piano. Mozart, he was Jake. All these dudes were Jake. Shakespeare, all these men were Jakes, man. And we believe Shakespeare may be Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Mozart is Prince, man.
Probably.
I know Beethoven, Stevie Wonder. I know that.
Yeah, so it's just going to show you all these men come back and they lie. But long story short, just going back to the topic, when Esau sees this shit, he's threatened. He's fucking threatened, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys don't believe in the confusion of faith thing. You're just not spiritual. It shows that you want to look on the surface. Because I name another fighter. Anybody know George St. Pierre?
Yeah.
George St. Pierre, his whole crew is Jake. That's all he listen to is Jake music. That's all he train around. That's all he fight.
Yeah. And
that's who he act like too. He don't act like no Edomite. And that dude is cold. Nobody would beat him.
Yeah. Justin Timberlake. That's straight Jake. Oh, yeah.
And they show it in their actions.
Yeah.
Look at the women they like. Look at who they hang around. Look at who they hang around.
Robin Thicke.
Everybody
Justin
else.
Bieber.
And who they all hang around. They all go around to their own people eventually.
Yeah.
All right, hey man, white boy weird, man. What y'all doing?
Because even like I'll take Confucian Face community, the country music, that country shit.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them are Jakes.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Because if you go into the origin of country music, it goes back to blues. Right. It was just they're singing about their struggle.
They're talking about the same shit.
Yeah,
it was made in here.
They're talking about the same
shit. They called country music the white man's blues because they weren't going through the same thing, Judah was going through in the kids, but they're going through, going through divorce, talking about crying in the rain, losing their
taking
house,
that shit,
their fucking
dog.
Yeah. It's always my woman cheated on me. She left me for this guy, my best friend and shit.
Hey, but it's coming back in full circle because now you got this thing called hip hop or country rap. You know, Lil Nas X, he's getting with Billy Ray Cyrus, and they're making country rap.
Because it all finds its way back around. You gonna go back to your people. Come on, like you got this guy. He got a song they call the Night Sweats, and he has a song where he says, "Give me a drink, you son of a bitch." So yeah, And he goes on to tell you, you know, like I say, the way that they are, it's like shit. You know, hey, these are Jakes who catching hell. They catching the Deuteronomy 28 hell.
Give stronger than that
Right.
the parish.
They wasn't born rich. They were born in trailers. And I can say I used to work in trailer parks, man. All right, I used to, because I was doing installations in people's houses. So I done been in mansions. I done been to the trailer parks. I done been to the hoods. I done been to all parts of it. So when you get in the trailer park, all you got is a bunch of Dutch, Scottish, and Irish. Mainly Scottish and Irish. And these dudes are nothing but Jakes. That's what they talk about. They in the house freestyling. You wouldn't ever think it until you see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They listen to country. They listen to rap. They listen to rock. They listen to all this different stuff. But at the same time, and they out there selling drugs. They saying nigga all the time. You have to get used to it. Hey, look at my nigga. You know, and they doing that. And it's like, damn, you like, damn, this dude.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of guys, they get so mad at this topic. Really, you just mad at yourself. That's what I think.
They can't get it. It's the part of the curse is that your eye shall be evil.
Know your brother.
Yeah. And that's why a lot of confusion faces don't want to get down with this. It's because they see it as we got to get together with the diggers, man. It's like, no, this isn't a black thing. You know?
Right.
You know, because like family members have told me that, you know, I'm not black. I'm like, I know, I never said I was. I'm an Israelite.
Right. We're not colors, man. We're Israelite.
And that's the problem. Everybody look at GMS or the Israelite. Black. No, we got Caprice faces in them. They in there too. So it's not a, and that's the biggest thing that everybody give me. Y'all hate white people. No, we not hate white people. That's the problem.
Edomites.
If you're an Edomite, Esau, no, we don't give a fuck about you though. If you lying about our line, we good with you though. Ain't no problem. We love. I love the brother. Look, I mean, we the same. He crazy. I'm fucking crazy. That's how it is.
And then,
work.
then we're not gonna resonate with no fucking Edomite. Ain't no Edomite get this straight, bro. Ain't no Edomite go be on the line teaching, man. This ain't GOCC, bro. We can spiritually discern.
That's why GOCC ain't got no Edomites just out there on the forefront. Because if they could, they'd be at it. But they can't. Spirit ain't with them.
Hey, it's Romans 8 and 16 said the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High.
Right. So the Spirit bear witness, man. We ain't gotta be on no extra. He ain't gotta be able to do a front flip while he dunking. Right. You know, all this other stuff. He danced better, just as good as Michael Jackson. Oh yeah, he could possibly be a Jake. Like no, man. His mannerisms, the way that he is,
Way he talks,
and all of that, man. Because I remember I was even on the job, man, and I was working. It was back then. I had to go out of state in Louisiana, and some other guys on the job they traveled with me, and there was this one guy. He was country as hell, and that's when I figured out that he like, damn, he ain't no Edomite. I thought he was an Edomite. He had the dark hair, dark eyes, all of that, and we got on the topic of women. And Esau was talking about some weird stuff. So he came over and got by us, and he was like, man, did I just hear y'all say big booty bitches? He said, now that's that. Now where y'all going? So it's just going to show you. What?
That's how you know. That's how you know he like Jake. That's how you know he Jake.
Yeah. He's like, what big booty bitch? All right, yeah. I'm hanging with y'all, man. He's like, I don't know what they talking about, man. They talking about going somewhere, small, skinny, and just staying in the apartment with each other. He's like, we got to go out and do it. But see, that's Jake who has an extreme freaky ass sex drive. Me and his brother was talking about it. We said, man, when you think about it, the Jake man is a freak. This man,
and the women be trying to act like they ain't freaky. Boy, get them in that bedroom. Watch what they do.
And it goes to show you that I would say the mannerisms of a man is gonna show what he is. Like his spirit is gonna bear witness, and he's gonna gravitate to you. You know, when you have an Edomite around you, it's like a sense like this is an Edomite. But when you have an actual other Israelite around you, it don't matter if the man was perfect. He's an Israelite. He like, yeah, I can tell. The way that he acts, the way that he is. He could be proper. He could have the boys and grow up around Esau all his life. But still, just the way that he is, that energetic rhythm is going to come out of him. It's going to come out of his children and all of that. You're going to see. And another thing, hey, cut music on with children. Have Edomite children. Have the confusion of face. And have the dark-skinned Israelites there. Now watch the confusion of face Israelites and the children who you can tell are Israelites just by their skin color, and then cut that music on for you, my children, how it blended in, and watch what happens. You're gonna see the confusion of face children. They're gonna gravitate to the other Israelites because they're all Israelites, and they're gonna dance, and they are gonna dance. I mean, be doing all this other stuff, and the Edomite children, they're gonna be attempting to, but they're gonna be off beat.
Or it's zombified.
Yeah. Just looking. Because it's hard for a Jake to dance off beat. Try to dance off beat. As an Israelite, that is a very hard thing to do. That's hard, man. Now Esau, it's hard for him to dance on beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's hard. This is Sirach 19 and 29. It says, a man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance.
Mm-hmm.
When thou meetest him, a man's attire and accepted laughter and gait show what he is.
Exactly.
So, like the brother said, your mannerism.
Yeah, you able to know. Like a lot of guys, it's another N1 basketball player, the professor.
Oh, man.
The dude is cold, man.
Yeah.
Jake don't want to give him no credit, man. Like, white boy, man, I bet you was better than hot sauce. Like, man, come on, man. Like, the dude is good.
Yeah.
And look at who he hangs around.
Yeah.
All he hang around is Jake all day, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, go ahead.
And that's why Larry Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Larry Bird say when he came with it, he won't play against Jake. He won't play against Jake. He won't play against no white boy.
Yeah.
The white boys can ball.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Larry Bird knew.
Yeah.
Larry Bird probably Jake though.
Yeah.
But he ball.
The way you shoot the three.
That dude was big.
He was though. I'm saying so. Like he like that's who he need to hang out with though. That's who he need to go play against. Cause he made him better though. Regardless though.
Mm-hmm. Bobby Caldwell.
Jason Williams.
Jason Williams. White chocolate.
Come on.
We call it white chocolate, bro.
Shit, Dirk the Whiskey.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah, Dirk. A pretty ass motherfucker. You got a pretty one.
Nice.
Well, that just go to show you, man. You know, like Esau can't dominate around Jake, especially on a sport type thing, man. You can't just score on Jake like that. You can't do any of that stuff, man. That's why even when you got these private schools, you'll have a bunch of Edomites on the team, and they finally get that Jake that's in a private school. His family were fortunate enough. What does the coach do? They got on the team. We gonna win. We get him. Why they do that, man? Because they already know, hey, we got him on here. We finna win now. We finna win.
That made me think of that episode on the Fresh Prince. You remember that team?
Oh yeah, just pass him the ball.
Pass the wheel. Get out of the way.
So what do you do? What do you do? Pass the wheel. All right, just in case you get the rebound. After that, pass the wheel. Pass the wheel. So let him score. You know, like, let him take everything. You ain't gotta do nothing. We gonna do drills on passing it the wheel.
Right.
You know.
This is and even from the very beginning when we left Egypt, who left? It was us, and it was a mixed multitude. You know, in Egypt you had all other nations in Egypt too, but you had mostly Hamites, but Israel thrived in the 400 years we were there, man. You know, so of course we look like Hamites. You know,
what about Joseph's children? Joseph had a Hamite wife. All right, and he had a son.
Yeah, sons.
So what does that tell you, man?
Yeah,
you know, you got Ephraim, you got Manasseh. Come on, man.
Yeah.
All right, what did they look like? All right, Jake, you be mad as hell, but what did they look like, man? These are clearly Israelites.
Yeah.
And you, Jake, ain't nothing but the same people from the book of Judges I believe his name was Jephthah, and his mother was a harlot of another nation, and his brothers despised him because he had a mother of another nation. All right.
Until it was wartime.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Jeff to come back.
Yeah, they told him to come back, and they called him. Yeah, they was getting at him because ISUPK has a thing where they call you a half breed. You know what I'm saying? And they was talking shit about Apostle. Oh, he's a half breed, and all that other stuff. Like, there's no such thing as half breed. All right, that's like saying that that's your half sister. Your daddy done had other children by other women. That's my half sister. Like, no, that is your sister.
So you gonna cut it in half, something?
Mm-hmm. She just look like she might have the characteristics of her mama.
Yeah.
But you know it's your sister because y'all look alike.
Yeah.
Your dad rubbed off on all that, man.
Yeah. This is Exodus 12 and 37. This is in the children of Israel journey from Ramesses to Succoth, about 600,000 on foot that were men beside children, and a mixed multitude went up also with them, and flocks and herds and every much cattle. Who do you think that mixed multitude was? What was mixed in the multitude? Different nations. And when you get Jake together with a woman of any nation, they finna have sex, and we finna have these babies. Yep. Going back to the very beginning, we were told to be fruitful and multiply. Right. You know, and that's what Jake gonna do. Jake can fight against some ass. Mm-hmm. No, let me get motherfucker rewind that back. Say we gay. Jake can fight against some pussy. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah, I mean that it is what it is. That's our people. That's how we get down, man. We like to chill, relax, listen to some music, have some women around, twerk in front of you. Then you go handle your business and do the same thing. The next day, take the Sabbath off, pray, do some lessons.
Right.
We don't want no problems, man. Esau got all this money and power on earth. And like, man, you know, if I was a Rothschild family and I had over 800 trillion, I ain't got to work a day in my life. Man, you know how many women that I would have? Like, you know how much gold I'd have in the places I'd be going? I wouldn't be thinking about taking over the world, man.
I'm walking on air.
Some peeking in the brain type shit. Like, let's find a way to poison the water. Like, no, I'm like, yeah.
That's how you know
she fine. Tell her to come here.
That's how you know Esau fucking miserable, man. See, Israel, like the scriptures say, like in Exodus, you know, when Ramses killed all the firstborn, or when the Pharaoh killed all the firstborn, you know, he said, man, they lively. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta do something before they overthrow us. Mm-hmm. Because they worried about Jake. We carefree and we're joyful, man. We make the best out of any situation, you know. But that's how you know these other nations are miserable. Why? Because they not us. Yep. They don't have the power that we have in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man.
Right, hate us because they ain't.
And that's why they came together with Psalm 83, man. That's why they made a tumult against us, because they can't stop us. You know? And they knew, and the only chance they got is to get us to go off. Like your brother was saying.
I got one side. Hey, it's Daniel 9:7. Oh Yahweh, righteous belong unto thee, but unto us confessions of face it at this day to the men of Judah and to the inhabitants of Jerusalem and to all Israel that are near, that are far off, through all the country where thou had driven them because of their trespasses that I have trespassed against thee. The Most High, and he put us in different nations because we went off. So that's why people come. And that's why people look the way they look, though. The Most High put us in different nations.
Yeah.
You know.
And if you look on the history of how Esau did it, like you got all the tribes, Hispanics, Native Americans, so-called Negroes. Now, a lot of these tribes, so-called Hispanics and so-called Native Americans, when you look up the old pictures, you think this man was from the tribe of Judah. Or you think that woman, man, I looked up some of those pictures, man. I was looking at the Gadite women of old when I was just trying to find some history. And I was like, man, these women thick. I said, man, they fine. Like, man, what is this? And I was like, man, they look like a lot of the women in around Tennessee. I said, man, this kind of
don't look right.
Then you looking at they had really dark skin, and then I just delved off into the history. It said that actually they separated the so-called Native Americans, and they put the light-skinned ones and everything, and the dark-skinned ones, and said these were Negroes. And then they said the other ones, this is a Native American. You know what I'm saying? So they separated it all, but that's part of Psalms 83. You see what I'm saying? We can't let them know that they the same people.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they gonna put two and two together, man, we the same people. We look the same. We gotta be something. So Jake gonna figure out he an Israelite after that. So yeah.
Motherfuckers freak out when I tell them I'm Native American.
Yeah.
I'm Cherokee, and they're like, what? Oh, because I ain't got the long flowing hair, and I don't look like Joaquin Phoenix or some shit. I'm not Native American.
Because a hummingbird don't fly on your head.
I ain't got all war paint and feathers and shit.
Right.
But they did the same thing with the Irish. They
Yep.
separated the dark skins with the light complexion skins. There's a group down there in the West Indies called they call them redlegs, and in America they just call them rednecks. But they were light skinned Jakes. But there's also the what you call black Irish. But they're the same people. Because they're both brought to Barbados and put into captivity. And some were shipped up to America. Most of the redlegs were shipped up to America because they couldn't handle the heat really. Because their skin.
And they had a sign in America was like, no Irish, no dogs, and something else though.
No Negroes.
No nigga, no dog. Yeah. So they hated Irish. They hated Irish then though. They hated them then. So, but they knew. They knew that they weren't the same people though.
And they had the Irish coming in and pretty much put them in slavery. Yeah. They had them building those bridges and railroads.
Gangs in New York. It's a perfect movie.
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio, you see all of that.
Yeah. Boondock Saints is a good movie too. There you go to show y'all Irish. So, hey man, it's a lot of history out there. But see, Esau did the separation. We can't let the confusion face Irish know that they link back to the black Irish.
Yeah.
And we can't let Gad, Reuben, Issachar, the other tribes, we got to separate how they look versus how they look with the Negro. We're going to just lump them all, hey, this is all niggas right here.
Let them know tortillas is a custom.
Right, yeah. We're going to give them that, and we're going to say that this is how they look and all that other stuff.
This is what they eat, this is what they eat.
Yep, and it was so we wouldn't put two and two together. Which is, all right, wait a minute. If the Irish link back to the black Irish, that's y'all history. And then, hey, we all look alike over here. Shit, ain't we the same people? That's what everybody's going to do. But now, Esau has it to where he did a master divide and conquer move. Like, when he linked up with the other nations, and it was like, nah, we can't do this. Matter of fact, we going to have to think like we the Israelites over there in the land. Anyway, we can't leave no signs or nothing left behind that they would know that who they are. That's why the scriptures say they could possibly, if it were possible, they would deceive the very elect. Because look at it, before we came to the truth, man, we were deceived. I didn't know nothing about confusion of faith. I didn't know nothing about anything outside of what I grew up in. You know.
And can I say this? I grew up in that church home though, and most you see a so-called white person in a children's home, they had to be Jake.
Right.
They have to be Jake. Cause ain't no way in the foster home. You know what I'm saying? So ain't no way if you got money, they ain't gonna see that as no children's home. Right. And the ones I grew up with, and they Irish too. The guys I grew up with though, and they made the same shit I've been doing. They act the same way I act too though. And the Irish in their little fucking fight.
You can't escape the curses. Nah. And the Irish dude is really the only dude who's not intimidated to fight you. Yeah. Like this man will fight you, man. And he get the yelling and everything. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. It's like, okay, only people who do that is Jake. Like, come on in. Let's go. Yeah, everybody holds you back. You don't want to be held back. Esau, man, he's not about that. That's why he used guerrilla. That's why, Gad, Reuben, and the Northern Kingdom, they were using guerrilla warfare. And then they couldn't fight Esau, even though he had the guns. He couldn't fight him straight up. So, yeah, what did he do? He had to poison. He had to use poison. He had to go a different route, or else he would have died. That's why Esau now, he still does that. He just don't put it out there. That's why he poisons your water. That's why he does what he does. You know, but you simple Jakes, you don't even want to, not only do you not want to acknowledge your people, you know, you don't want to acknowledge who you are. And then on top of that, you walk around foolishly, knowing that you're mightier than this man, and you done seen these movies, and you never put the two and two together, then eventually they're going to try to kill us. You know, because when the shit get down, you know, like I say, Jake holding Black Lives Matter signs and all this other stuff now. But once he gets to a point where push comes to shove, like the scriptures say, especially with the tribe of Judah, which is predominantly here in America, the tribe of Judah is, that's going to be scary, because the scriptures also tell you who shall rouse him up. So yeah, right now, Judah chilling. He's smoking his weed, playing his PlayStation, losing that Madden all day. Go to work, got a big booty chick who he mess with. You know, drinking Hennessy, the cheapest liquor he can find. And then he just goes on with his life. But the more he see it, the more he sees stuff like killing Nipsey Hussle, and the more he sees stuff like Jake getting shot, eventually some shit gonna trigger. See, like what happened with Rodney King was a good example. See, Jake destroyed his own neighborhood though. Now I think of when Jake actually like, man, we gonna take it to you. Esau's gonna be scared, man. He gonna be scared. Why? Because you don't want people like that around you. So yeah, his back is against the wall, but you Jake so simple, you never put two and two together. And this man looking at you, just studying you, and he's like, man, this shit goes down. Guns. I'm gonna shoot these niggas. Doomsday preppers. Who do you think they prepping for? They got a show called Doomsday Preppers. And they show you all the stuff they got. They got guns behind every door. They got underground bunkers that they done bought. They done learn how to live off the grid. And they done made a community for each other. But one of them. Exactly. So yeah, because Esau got money. So, but who are they trying to protect themselves from? Not just nuclear destruction. When people come in to take your stuff, what image do they see in their head? And even the children, Edomite children, you can look it on YouTube. They have studies. Edomite children. Who's going to steal this from each other? Him or her? They'll have the pictures of black girl or the white girl. Well, that's black one, yeah, that one gonna steal.
Yeah, they had that video out with the little girl saying that the black dude can't stole the picture.
Oh, yeah. She like, who did it? Black man. What the fuck?
Some folks still in jail like that. Lies like that, little lie like that.
Emmett Till, man.
Remind me of the scriptures in Psalm. They be born speaking lies.
That's what I'm getting.
Right, you
right now.
get out. Get calm.
Psalm 58.
Yeah, calm, brother.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's Psalm 58 and 2. It says, yea.
Bro, get Psalm chapter 10.
Psalm 58 and 2. It says, yea, in heart you work wickedness.
Yeah.
You weigh the violence of your hands in the earth.
Exactly. So who is he talking about? Weighing the violence of his hand in the earth. That's Esau, man.
He was given the power to take peace from the earth.
This dude is death.
Yeah.
That's his blessing.
Yeah. We're in the valley of the shadow of death. That's why we've been getting on you, Jake. We talking about confusion of face and everything. Why we getting on you, Jake, who mind ain't prepared for now.
That's right.
Like, cause at the end of the day, it's war.
Right.
At the end of the day, you can't have all these people in one nation and somebody ain't dominant.
Yeah.
Somebody got to rule.
Yeah.
And why you think Esau was so against this guy Barack Obama? Why? Even though Barack Obama, he's a Hamite, but the fact that it ain't Esau, and he's like, man, hell no. We ain't finna, because in Esau's mind, he a Jake. Esau thinks he's a Jake.
Even now they intimidated by Obama. Even now.
So they're just going to show you, hey, Esau not playing around, man. He not messing around. His mind is war. His mind like, well, these niggas take over the country. And how you know it's gonna get to that point in this society and what we prophesying is true? How did Jake act when this nigga, this Hamitic nigga, Obama was getting in office, what was Jake doing?
Let's go.
Jake hold parties.
Yep.
Man, Jake stopped working, man.
Yep.
I remember where I worked at.
They made songs,
Rap songs. I'm talking about Jake was holding parties, election parties. Jake ain't ever been that involved in anything.
Yeah. And motherfucker say, Obama Jesus.
Oh yeah, they was calling the man Jesus. Obama Jesus Christ.
He came to Jackson State. They was under a trend after he left. After when that shit was over, they walked out of that business. Train.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, Jake on my job, when they found out he won, they was ready to hit the election parties afterward. He was on the night shift. It about to be 12 a.m. Man, Jake stood on top of the desk, man. Yeah, they was on the desk, and I'm talking about the shift managers. They were Jake too, so nobody was saying anything. They was just letting Jake stand on the throw up stuff, open up and drink, go outside and drink. I said, man, god damn.
I was a freshman in high school when Obama won, and we was all in the lunchroom. They had the results in the cafeteria, and when the results came in, every nigga cafeteria, we ain't doing no homework. Fuck this school.
And you know what? But see, that's why I'm like, Jake, you simple, because you still didn't put two and two together. If you had the opportunity to take this man down and rule this, you would.
Yeah.
And Esau sees it.
Yeah.
You don't see it. You simple, Jake. We see it. We proclaiming it to you. But Jake, if you had the opportunity, because that's really what you were feeling when you thought this Hamite was your people. And he was getting it out, he was like, yeah, now it's our turn. Jake was saying it. Now it's our turn.
Yeah.
The whole thing is to get the advantage over the next man.
And everything flipped. How Jake was going about their everyday life in society, being all docile and yes man, so all of that. When Obama got off, that shit flipped, and it was fuck you, white boy. And then they put Trump in office to turn it back to the way it was. Now it's back to Esau back to fuck you niggers.
Hey, make America great again.
That's why they got this slogan.
Can't make America great again. Yeah. Now it's back to fuck you niggers. I don't like you niggers. And now Jake back to
But you know, all this done for the rise. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's been on.
Yeah.
The race war.
That's right.
So really, they trying to just amp up Judah. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Ephraim, you know, just rile the people up.
Yeah.
You know, because they know what's coming, man. It's all prophecy. It's all prophecy. We got another child, bro.
It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they are be born speaking lies.
So yeah, they go astray as soon as they be born speaking lies, man. That's what they do, man, to trap you. Why? Because Esau, he knows it's war, man.
Yeah.
He knows it's time for war. That's why even the cops, if you go through the training or you know somebody that's a cop in your family, whatever, they'll tell you about the training, who they meant to look for.
Yeah.
And all you get, if they an honest person and they cool, you know, they'll tell you. Like, yeah, we talk to target our people. Like, if you look suspicious. If you walking around or walking somewhere late at night, you look suspicious. But if it's an Edomite walking late at night, he doesn't look suspicious.
That's how you know same mentality that they have in the police force. That's how you know the gang mentality now is all set up. It's all set up because with the gang, they taught to look for the same thing. They taught to look for their people in the middle of the night, walking somewhere and suspicious. They taught to look for each other. They taught to look for the nigga.
Yep.
You know, and that's how you know all of this is set up by the international gang, man, which is the military.
Yeah, the actual police back then, those were the slave catchers.
God.
So yeah, it was always meant to protect and serve the elite, the Edomites. So it just go to show you that it's set up against you. It's a war tactic. Like even the geographic in America, across the railroad tracks, across the bridge, that whole city is about to change. It's either finna change and become some elegant, super rich type stuff. It's gonna get better, or it's gonna get a lot worse. You're gonna see Church's Chicken, Dollar General, Sonic somewhere, whatever, and then you're gonna start seeing beat down houses and stray dogs, potholes, corner store, with burglar bars all over it, abandoned houses, and guess who you gonna see there? Why? It's geographically set up to put this people here?
Gotta do the train thing.
Oh yeah, train tracks. Yeah.
They're gonna separate us anyway. That's how it normally be.
Oh, Eminem exposed that when he made 8 Mile. I didn't know nothing about like train tracks and on the up, other side of the tracks and how the cities were set up geographically on the ley lines. I didn't start studying none of that until I see 8 Mile. I was like, what the fuck? That's some fucked up shit. And then I noticed where I grew up at, I was like, wait. Oh shit! It is different.
Oh yeah, we got to forget about Martin Luther King Boulevard as rad.
When you see Mega Evers or anything named after Jake, Martin Luther King, oh yeah, that's the hood.
Frederick Douglass Boulevard.
This is the hood. This is the hood for real.
There's a Martin Luther King in every city. It's on the black side of town. No matter where you are.
And that's the most dangerous part of town.
And they're just going to show you that, hey, this is a war tactic. Because when it all goes down, Esau's going to blockade you. All right? He's going to have checkpoints. He's going to set up checkpoints, but they're going to be everywhere. But they're going to be predominantly and majority in those areas. And the reason why is because this is where the majority of our people lay their head.
Yeah.
You know? So this is going to show you that this is also a war tactic. You can set it up. That's why even when you go to the different hoods and stuff like that, you have nothing but roadblocks, especially on these holidays. So-called holidays, like I guess so-called Easter this weekend, they're going to have roadblocks around the hood areas. Why?
Operation Bunny Hop.
And like I say, I had moved to a decent neighborhood, and I was able to see the difference. All right, when I was staying with my mom, you know, they used to roadblock the actual street you finna turn on, man.
On your street.
This is your street where your house at.
Stop.
And man, where your insurance? Like talk crazy. I'm like, man,
My house right there.
I'm right here.
My house right here.
You see your life. Then they'll look at you and it's like, man. But then when I moved to a decent neighborhood, I think it was a roadblock one time, and it was only because something happened. It's never a roadblock. That was already the first thing I noticed. Like, man, there ain't no roadblocks over here. So then one time it had it, you know, I didn't get any problems, man. They was like, let me see. They asked for insurance, nothing. They barely, when I was digging for my wallet, like, where you stay? I'm right here. Come on, man. That was it. Like you ain't running into these type of issues. And then when you go where Esau stay, you don't see no roadblocks. You see security. You got security and different stuff.
Neighborhood watch.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing they had. They had a neighborhood watch, and the police actually come to these neighborhood watch meetings, and they eat, and they be cooking and stuff. They be eating. They be good. All they gotta do is call somebody. Police come patrol the whole block. See, but the thing is, it's not meant for Jake. Not for the majority. It's meant to find a way to blockade you, kill off as many of you as they can. It ain't nothing but a war tactic. It's strategic, and when the time goes down, that's why geographic is the way that it is.
They said Jake up to now work together. See, that's the reason why they railroad tracks everything. Because Jake didn't want Jake not to work together.
Yeah, think about it. Everywhere it's the same shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every city it's the same shit. You got the ghettos. All right, then you got the good part of the town, which is the suburbs. Then it's always everywhere downtown. You know what I'm saying? You got what kind of bomb. Like it's the same shit. The same. That's how you know Esau's a base man, because it's the same shit everywhere you go, man.
Yeah.
No, you can't go in that one state and you see something different. It's the same shit. You got ghetto assholes. You got the knucklehead ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? And you got Esau that think he the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit everywhere.
Yeah.
You know? But that's how you know it's systematic design for Jake to fail.
Yeah.
They gotta get where the buffer you at. And you check this man's history, like the Devil's Punch Bowl, Battle of Masada.
Yeah.
And there's other history out there that they ain't been bringing out. But Esau's known to do that shit. Like, have a geographic location where the majority of you at, and then when it get hot, he walls you in there. And then you can't get in or out. And you get in there and people start going crazy, killing each other, dying, all this other, dying of hunger. And if you ain't a person with a pass or whatever, you ain't getting out of there. And Esau's known to do that.
That's how this city of Jackson. All the outskirts of Jackson, all the good Ridge, Rankin County, you know what I'm saying, Pearl. What else?
Byron get good too. Byron getting built up too.
All this on the outskirts of Jackson.
Yep.
You got the hard in the middle.
The book of Jake though.
Yep. And that's also, just to throw this extra point out there, that's also why we tell brothers, if you can afford it, don't stay there.
Right.
Go get you something better. And in the end, it's gonna all go down anyway. But it's gonna give you less problems because you're gonna run into roadblocks, you're gonna run into potholes, all this different stuff. So, and that's what's there. So if you can ease your pain a little bit by being able to avoid that, and then do it. If you will, I'll take it one day. You're gonna get harassed by police, all that other stuff, or you might be with the brothers, get a little too drunk, and you just trying to make it home. You ain't bothering nobody. You still driving good, but they want to mess with you. Take out a breathalyzer, all this other stuff.
I'm talking about, I can see my house. I'm like right here at the house. I'm like, I stay right there. He just going, oh, you ain't see me? Or why you pull out in front of me? He just, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to make me. I'm like, sir, I'm being as complacent as I can. Just give me the ticket. You gonna give me the ticket? Just go ahead and give me the ticket, sir, so I can go home. You know what I'm saying? Because you tripping. You know what I'm saying? You trying to start some shit, man. Trying to make a scene and do some shit. I'm like, man, I ain't with this, sir.
Right. And that's why, like, it can happen to you anywhere.
Yeah, you going out the eyes on it, then you like 9 times out of 10, this shit might happen tonight.
Right. Yep.
That's what Esau wanted to do. Esau wanted to bruise. He tried to bruise his daughter, but he know he can't bruise his daughter, so he tried to tempt it. But we got a scripture for that. Do what your adversary.
Right. Please, sir.
Can I get the ticket and go home, please? And normally when you like that, the Lord put the spirit on to let you go.
Get what he said though.
What?
Oh, you watch TV, huh? No, what the hell? He just steady trying to.
Watch TV. He at home watching TV.
He like, that answer is too perfect.
Watch
TV, huh? Boy gave me the perfect answer.
Smart nigga.
You know how to talk to me.
Right.
He agreeing with me and everything.
Right.
Why don't you talk shit like kids?
He ready too.
He probably getting mad. He was getting upset because I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, feeding into the bullshit, man.
Mm-hmm. And they do. That makes them mad. When you just compliant. Why? Because it's systematically designed. Either the academy, everybody has been taught. Mm-hmm. Like even Jake, the ones who can see it, they tell you like, yeah, it's meant to get you. It's all it is.
Yeah.
It's a war tactic.
Can I say this? I got a friend that he married an Edomite chick. Well, I guess she Edomite though. And she like, doing a lot of killing Jake, right? She was like, cops are not, I guess they are not trained to handle Jake. When they can pull over, first thing they do in their mind, pull the pistol out to shoot Jake.
He had his hand on the gun.
First thing they do.
When he walked up to the cop.
And then the first thing she like, the first thing they do, cause they're not trained to handle us. First thing they do, they grab, she I think she Edomite. First thing they do, we talk, we talk for hours, but for them to do, they pull their gun on us.
It's a stereotype. Like, especially what kind of car you driving.
Oh yeah.
They get closer and closer. They can look in your mirror. You got a beard on his face. So that's already a temper day right there. You got a beard on his face and you got so-called black man. So as he getting close to the car, he getting close to unlocking the pistol.
You know he an Israelite. He's stronger than me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they be scared. I had a cop tell me that we was training MMA together, and he was a cop, real cool dude. I think he was getting ready to retire or whatever. So he was like, man, he said, man, I don't know what they doing. They said a lot of you guys, he was like, they trigger happy, shooting people. But he said, you know what it really is? I hear everybody on the news talking about cop this and that, but really they scared, man.
That's what it is.
He said, because he was like, man, he said, look at you, me and you, we going to get you out there. He said, you ain't no small dude. And he said, when a cop, he said, most of you guys kicked on in school. He said, I'm just be honest, they were kicked on, they insecure. They don't know what you're capable of. They don't know if you know how to do MMA, or you gonna kill them, or that's their last time pulling somebody over. So they are already, and they hands shaking, they scared, they'll shoot you, man. And I was like, he said, that don't make it right. And he said, man, that's what they doing. They just hoping to shoot you and kill you. They scared as hell.
They scared. Yeah. She told me that too. She's like, they scared of us.
Mm-hmm. So, because he said a lot of these men ain't qualified. He said back in the day, you had to be qualified to be a cop. He was like, you had to have some military training, or you had to go through some real training and really pass it. Yeah. And you couldn't just harass people. And he was like, but today, they just get that motherfucker done.
Whenever.
It's a shortage on cops anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're just, well, you 2-3 weeks in there. I don't get out there. Put you out there.
And then what adds to the paranoia is that they're not allowing these cops to keep up with their PT training. You know, a lot of cops are fat, out of shape. You know what I'm saying? They can't run. They ain't got no endurance. They ain't been keeping up with weight training, so they're weak as hell. And they not making these guys go through routine training regimens. Right. You know, that you need to be a cop to chase a motherfucker down or to wrestle somebody down to the ground. They don't have none of that. So what they rely on is technology. So, and I'm sure I got the motherfucker's sword.
Hey, you don't need to be in shape to kill niggas.
Right. I got the sword.
Let it go.
You got the sword, goddammit.
Gun, you know, when this fat Jake cop put me in handcuffs. You know what he said to me? He said, I'm gonna put your handcuff because you can't catch me. So he put me in handcuffs. He said he fast as fuck now. If I want to run, he won't get me. He's like, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs. Cause if I want to run, I'm gonna run. But he's like, no, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs. So I had to sit. Yeah. So that's what they do. They just scared. They just.
They feel prepared, like you said. They're not qualified. They feel prepared.
Yep.
And you know,
train them like that anymore.
But they did it on purpose. So they can
just shoot Jake. As long as y'all shooting Jake, there's gonna be shooting no Edomites.
No friendly fire now.
Right. As long as you shoot Jake,
you don't see that. You don't see that in the suburbs. You don't see that in the suburbs.
No.
Police pulling over Edomite, and you know Edomite died. You don't see that in the damn suburbs. They mostly find what Jake man.
In the hood where majority of Jake, the lower income Jake stay. See what I'm saying?
What's that scripture say? He hired it.
Secret counsel.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's what we did.
That's it.
Go ahead, bro.
In Psalms 10 and 2, it says, the wicked in his pride do persecute the poor.
Mm-hmm. So in his pride, he persecuting the poor. He like, that's I'll say it again, you know, because a lot of brothers, I done heard, but all you want to do is stay around Esau. You're like, no, we do not like Esau. Right. If we loved Esau, we wouldn't be out here, man. All right. The whole point is, if you can afford it, you know, some brothers can't afford it, but if you can, and the Lord done blessed you with the ability to be able to get out of that environment, ease your pain, man. Get out of it. Or it will, it could trap you.
That's wisdom.
Because that's where a lot of his traps are. It's designed to hit this geographic location with the most possible help. There's no Whole Foods, you know, brothers ain't, we get tired out. We like to take care of ourselves. You know, we like to do higher level things. See, there, you just got the corner store. And it sells you a white tea, a black tea. It gives you this fitted cap right there.
Boiled peanuts.
Boiled peanuts. Pig feet. You know, know, you got some condoms and some
Black and mild cigarette.
you got the rhino pills.
And then 40 ounces.
Flaming hot there. They ain't even got the good stuff at the gas stations, like the good water, PG waters and stuff like that. They got regular shit. They got Bud Ice beer, so you can't even get the better beer there. It's like, man, you know, we got all the jumbo juice and all this other stuff there. And it's like, no, this is not the environment. And if you can afford it, get out of it. You see what I'm saying?
That's how I see it. Once you cross 55, once you cross 55 on the east side, like cross 55, what it is. By Waffle House and
North side,
55 and North side, everything on the east side of it, that's Kroger, Whole Foods, you got Walmart, you got little healthy type shit. But on this side, North side, we got Save Life, Food Depot, Pink Fast, all the juice store, so that's on that side. Church. It ain't just so happy to be like this. It's designed like it's designed.
Everywhere you go.
Right.
Everywhere you go.
One King where Simba asked Mufasa, look, what's that area over there? He said that's what he said, something like that's the wilderness. You must never go there. And it was all dark and heavy and shit.
Where the sun don't set it.
Yeah.
You couldn't go.
So they said no there. And I remember that exact location you're talking about, brother. Because when the family first moved here, the majority of that was Esau. You know what I'm saying? And it was upkept. They had good stores, they had restaurants and everything. All that shut down. And you started seeing city trends.
Right.
There goes the neighborhood.
Saw little city pizza.
Right.
You started seeing, well, they already had Piggly Wiggly over there, but then you just started seeing these other places that was there's a spot called Meadowbrook over there. Esau still stay there in big houses. But once you go past that and hit State Street, they keep going down, it's over with. Yeah, I'm talking about your car, get injured, driving there. You barely walk down those streets. And then even the roads, like when people do road work in Esau neighborhoods and roads, they'll be done with their road in like a week.
Right.
Man, they will literally do a road there and just leave it that way.
State Street for like 2 years.
You see what I'm saying? It's like 2 years they're fixing that street.
Still ain't going. State Street.
Cones everywhere. Man.
That was ragged.
It is messed up. And it's like, damn, man, but that's why we tell brother, hey, it's systematically designed. This is a war tactic. That's why at the end of the day we say, hey, prepare for the battle.
It says, let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boast in his heart's desire, and bless the covetous whom the Lord abhors. It says, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High.
Because everybody got their power. Let me see that
That's
time.
why he's so evil. See, Jake, you being simple, thinking that the man is at peace with you or be friends with him and shit like that. Honestly, Jake, when you get money, all right, when you get some money and you get round up, they're going to look at you and be like, so what you do? You know, like, you're not supposed to be here, man. Move into their neighborhood. Hey, move into their neighborhood
Keep it on.
and watch that guy come over. Whatever his family. It's not to come over. Yeah, they might have some cookies or something. Yeah, welcome to the neighborhood. So what do you guys do? Oh, I see you got a dog. Hey, man, they done scanned everything about you. We got to see what these niggas doing, man. What they doing here. It's all a war tactic. This man is evil. And Jake be thinking, yeah, these guys are cool.
They help you move in the house. They help you move in the house, but they skin all your shit.
Exactly. And Esau does that to the confusion of Jake too. He act just like them niggas. Right. Yeah, he say it. He act just like them niggas. He love them niggas. That's what it is. Yeah. If it was us or them niggas, he gonna choose them niggas. Right. And all, that's why he did that back then. Because a lot of confusion of face, the Irish and all that, they was like, man, that dude a nigga look.
Yeah.
You know? And they used to punish that Edomite with Jake. With Jake.
Yeah.
They used to hang him, man. Like he a nigga look.
Yep.
That showed you that on Roots.
God.
I don't know if she was taking out Edomite woman. When they were trying to do something with his son. What's his name? Kuka Kinte's son.
His name Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas.
Thomas.
Remember? And he was like, I want to do that because Master's going to do something.
Yeah.
But he saw Master raping his wife. And that what made him go ahead and go with the job that they were going to do. And they did it. You know, that was, quite a lot of confusion. You know, because when he saw his Master raping his wife or whatever, he got mad. But the woman was down with Jake the whole time.
Yeah.
And when she saw that Jake got home, she had shot him before he died. Actually died getting choked. And Esau hung her ass too. You know what I'm saying? Because she was down with Jake the whole time.
She ain't letting him suffer.
Yeah, she ain't let him suffer that hanging, man.
I think named Tommy or Tom is one or two.
Yeah. That just show you that how you had, confusion faces. They were down with Jake, but she didn't want to give up either. She didn't want to snitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he hung her ass too, man.
Yeah, it just go to show you, like Esau was aware of the confusion of face back then. That's why he was so serious. He was like, man, hell no, we not finna let them, because if they get together, they gonna blend that amongst us, and we ain't gonna know who's what. Now we know them Irish niggas. We know they got it.
In the Italians, they had a slur word for Italians called Guinea, which meant like a mixed race. So they knew that they were the same people. So they put those slurs on them.
That's what they call Italian white niggas?
Yeah, Guineas. And then they also call them Dagos. When they first came over here, they were calling them Dagos.
Oh yeah.
They also call them,
They call him eggplant.
Yeah,
They call him an eggplant.
Yeah, cause that's on that True Romance. Cause the dude brought out like, man, he's like, yo, your grandma fucked the nigga. So, so they knew that the Italians. Cause he said he went from blonde hair to brown eyes to brown hair to brown eyes. So so they knew that Italian got.
Yeah, he went in. He said they get so much fucking.
Yeah.
So much.
He said he get so much fucking. They changed the fucking bloodline for centuries.
Yeah.
In terms of it goes back to without papers.
Oh damn.
Those curses on them.
And that's the reason why these Sicilians have sickle cell, man.
That's right.
That's a black person's trait.
They catch Jake diseases.
Yeah.
No confusion of faith catch Jake diseases, man.
In East India, they got this sect of the Indians in India called the Punjabi. And if they Punjabi, they stay in the ghettos just like we do. And they always notify them, they always wear hair wraps. And they always had their beards. They won't put up their beards for nothing. And they treat them just like Jake.
New York can show you best. Like Esau hangs around Esau in New York. But you got the Italians is with the Italians. You got the Northern Kingdom is with the Northern Kingdom. And you got the Southern Kingdom that's with the Southern Kingdom.
It's a city.
And China.
It's a city.
And the hell we got going on.
He a fucking Asian.
Hey,
Gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Don't even feed it to them.
The words of our brothers on the islands, Benjamites on the Jamaica camps. Fall correct. Babylon got all types of folklore.
Okay, look at that team. Hey, if I could just say, you watch Bronx Tales, man. Hey, they hang out just like Jake on the stoop. They women walking down the block, so on and so forth. And they got that what you call it? Those women they're feisty, man. You know.
That's why he wanted that black chick.
The niggas. So we gonna have to start talking to the niggas. Hey, those are Italians. It's like, man, you know who that is when they talk like that, man. Like, you might not like it, Jake, the way that they talk, but that's the way that they are, and that's also part of the curses.
I'll say the spirit, man.
They got, and it's a reason you love them women too, Jake. Yeah. Syrian women. Oh, they fine. They are fine. Those some beautiful women, man.
Oh, they cook well. They're known for pizza, lasagna, all that.
Cook's the best.
Yeah.
They cook the best.
It's like women, they got a shape. You can look at Esau. Esau got a flat booty.
Right.
No hips.
All that money. Psalm 10 and 5, it says, his ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Not on the verse 9. Okay, verse 9, he lies and waits secretly as a lion in his den. He lies and waits to catch the poor.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we was talking about this whole time. It's a war tactic, man.
Right.
He's lying and wait to catch the poor. That's why even when we were speaking on a geographic location, it was like a lot of Jake be like, man, you just want to live around Esau. Well, no. The geographic location of when you pass railroad tracks and all of that, instantly you run into roadblocks, you run into potholes, you run into houses that still got asbestos and lead in it. You run into the most polluted water.
Yeah.
Everybody's always on boil water alert. Why? It was meant to trap you. Yeah. And that's, once again, I said, if you have enough money as a man of the Lord, if you have enough money, you're financially blessed enough to be able to move out of that environment if you're still in it, then get out. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the type of, it's intensified there. Of course, curse is going to follow you wherever, but it's intensified there. That's where it's just, hey, this is where trap is. That's what Jake called it, the trap. And it definitely is a trap. All right, go ahead.
It says, he do catch the poor when he draws him into his net.
Because, see, he draws you into his net. See, he's putting you in a position. Then he'll say that you put yourself in that position. All right?
Just like when Chicago. Esau go pick the gun. Set the guns out there on the island. You know, Jake gonna come through and see what's in that box.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, come on, man. You just set the trap up for Jake.
Yeah. And what Jake gonna do? Instead of Jake just selling the guns and getting some money and all that, no, Jake gonna walk around like, yeah, fuck with me. Anybody can get it around here. Right. And you have that now. Jake acts that way now. It's in the music, it's in everything. And y'all, if you simple as nigga can't see that that's a war strategy that's meant to destroy you, because even when you listen to your music, they're not talking about Edomites. Why don't they talk about Edomites? As much as Jake done been through getting shot down, why isn't Jake making music talking about taking Esau out? All these rap people, Jay-Z, Future, all these men who's supposed to be conscious, why nobody rap about it?
And what that in Jamaica, Great Britain, that one Jake started talking about killing Esau, and it was like they shut that Jake down.
That was Prince, and they shut his ass down. I ain't heard nothing from him since. I did a video on it.
Another Tracy camp somewhere.
Hey, he had the Edomite video, man, hitting his ass with a pistol, and then putting the gun in his mouth, and the name of the soul, kill white people.
They unthinkable his ass.
But you know, they got him. Well, you can rap about killing a nigga like that all day.
Yeah.
But when it was kill Esau, oh, it's time to get down on him. So it's already showing you that the music is a trap. It's okay if you kill your own, but you can't kill us.
Even though Tupac was wicked, Tupac was going against the, you know what I'm saying, the elites and shit like that. What they do to Tupac, man?
He's
They
dead.
break his ass.
Yeah. He's dead.
Everybody look Tupac, but not the dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And not to go against Esau.
That's why that Nipsey Hussle did.
And Biggie tried to do that shit in the end, and they offed his ass right after that.
Yeah.
You know, man, Tupac was right. Wow. Yeah.
Left eye, they offed her.
And you can't be right or wrong when you're dead. You know, and that's Esau, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, so and that just go to show you that's proven in the scripture. He's waiting. He's waiting to kill you, man. He's waiting to put you in that net. This is the only way out. That's why the scriptures say the truth shall set you free.
That's right.
You know?
Nah, like you said, here it is. He right down the street from the club. He know Jake and not get shot. Yeah, and he gonna park right there in the dock.
Right there. In the egg.
Post it up. Like, come on, man. You know you supposed to got you drinking. He go right down the street from the club.
Yeah. In the parking lot.
Hell, they ain't nowhere near Esau Bar Club.
Oh yeah, go to Esau's bar and clubs, man.
Good streets.
Or in the other states, I know in the bigger cities, y'all got uptown. You know, y'all got an uptown that's popping or whatever. You getting protected by Esau. You'll be walking out drunk. Esau hop out the cop car. Hey, you guys need some help. Hey, you driving, buddy? Okay. All right, great. Oh yeah, make sure you put that bottle in the trunk because when you get out of here, you know, we can't have it in the car because they'll arrest you for that. But in the trunk, you know, they can't search the trunk or anything. Yeah.
Hey, but you know, hey, like the men of the Lord, they have that hedge around them, and Esau has a hedge because why? He has to be preserved. It's his kingdom. Going back into the book of Genesis, when Cain was notified by the Most High, if anybody touch you,
make a bone.
Sevenfold.
Yeah, sevenfold, man. So he has to be preserved to the end time, man. So prophecy can be fulfilled. Everything's spiritual, man.
Like how he was naming the bar thing, you had the Edomite bars where they hang out, you can help. Hey, hang out around Jake, you more than likely to get into a fight in there in the first place. Right. Then after that, you see it all the time. And then, even in Esau's spot, they'll be searching you. I'm not worried about that, man. You know, like Jake, in Memphis. Up in Memphis, it's bad. They be like, they search the front, then you got to turn around.
Hey, we was calling you.
At the club, we had went to the bar, whatever. I did this. We like, nah, man, what you doing? I'm like, shit, that's what we do in Memphis.
That just go to show you what they do. They get profiles. But you go around Jake and you go to their bars, like say, you more likely to get into a fight or into some trouble. But as soon as you leave the bar, you will see the roadblock.
Yeah.
I said, man, that's messed up. You know these folks have been drinking. You are outside of the bar. That's wrong, man. A roadblock people that's coming in and out the bar. It doesn't make sense. You know, but that's what they do. And it's meant just for you. It's not meant for Esau. They know Esau don't go there. Esau be wasted.
Jake got 5 seconds to try to solve up and shit. Drunk up for them to solve up.
Man, I went to J Club years ago, man. And that was like a sign. I felt uncomfortable with all that smoking and everything. And after that, I left. And I was just leaving the spot, the road, and roadblock right there. As soon as you turn, I said, man, there was so many folks, man, Jake, you turn and everything, and there's another cop, he gonna chase after me when you turn. I'm like, man, this mess up. But it's an Edomite blues bar right from it. If you would have went that direction, you would have had no friction. You would have been able to go home peacefully. If that ain't a trap, I don't know what the hell it is. You know? All right, go ahead. Look at that last scripture.
It's 2nd Ezra 15. And I'm going to start at 16. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
That's the point that it's going to come to. Like I say, you got this man out of these traps and everything, and Esau, you keep on pushing Jacob. Who's going to rouse that lion up? That lion of Judah is going to get going. And Gad is going to overcome that truth. You're going to have and Issachar is going to be a workhorse on your ass.
Yeah.
All right? He ain't going to stop. Look at Issachar and box. That boy keep going forward. You got the weakness of Issachar and boxing is you literally have to hit this man's body to make him fall. You have to maul him. Because he just eat those shots, man. And that goes to show you when these people rise up against you, it's going to be hell to pay. So that's why he already has his traps in order. Ephraim, Vanessa, and everything. That's why up in New York, he has it all separated. It's nice when you cross here and cross there. There's their side of town. That's this side of town. So we already know how to blockade all this shit when it all hit the face. Esau's already prepared. Hey, we gonna have to. Because when he let you out of slavery, you know, when you didn't have to work on the cotton field anymore, he done already had the discussion. So what we gonna do if they try to fight us for slavery? You know they ain't gonna forget that shit. So you know they gotta something gonna happen, and they strong. You know, and it's a lot of money. And he done already discussed how he gonna do it. That's why you're in the position you're in, Jacob. That's why scriptures once again say the truth shall set you free. Because now you're aware of these traps. Now you know who can get them. So now, hey, you feel accordingly, and you can move it. You want to have to know, agree with your adversary quickly, wise and serpent. Hey, you know how to maneuver in this society. You know that the woman ain't here is rude. You know that the food here is rude. You know that there's evil men out here trying to figure you out and trap you. You're aware. So now you good. You know, if you be wise, you ain't got to really worry about this shit. All right, go ahead.
It says, "In the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able."
So yeah, that's what we was talking about. You're going to have checkpoints. You're going to have all of that, man. And then at the time of war, even you Edomites, if you want to travel to a country, you can't go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that'll violate the, you're going to be restricted from going there. Because you might get killed if you wind up there anyway.
Yes.
You know, it's wartime, man. And Jason, and that's predominantly the Jake areas that's in the biggest ghettos, this is going to be rough in there. It's going to get rough because, you know, men of the Lord, if you can't get out of this situation, then you're there. You know, the Lord going to protect you. He's going to bring you out of it. And then you got a brotherhood, too. Brothers will easily, you know, help. But, yeah, the rest of the people, they think nothing going on. They think that it ain't going to happen, and they think that it ain't going to be one people rise up against another with swords in their hands. They don't think that's going to happen. They think this way of life is just going to continue. But when you look at America now, America is reaching a boiling point. This has already reached a simmering point. So it's getting hot, man. All right, but now it's reaching a boiling point. And folks, we're going to go ballistic. And once the Lord let it go down, that's when we're going to see prophecy. Click, up. It's going to be hit just like that. So with that, man, y'all edified. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, B'Kavayash. Don't want to stop with others, the apostles, great millstone. Honesty, brothers, go out there doing the work in sincerity and in truth. Keep pushing. We all almost out of here. And with that,
Shalom.
Shalizim.
It's just Shazam.
Yeah, it's like fantasy.